am literally like bored out of my mind. So I'm trying to like do this. I don't know if anyone would ever join the live, but I'm like, also because I've been wanting to do like a live stream, so it's just easier to post because I be having issues with my space and my storage. Um, and also like whenever I be filming these readings and stuff, um, like whenever I be filming these readings, they be taking a little while. But it's just like for me personally, I know it's taking me a second. It's like prepare before you get on the damn camera. Baby, one more. It's a damn live stream. Mind your business. Let me take care of myself when I need to take care of me. I'm not gonna do that. Everything is not a sign. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to listen to this song because this song is stuck in my head, and it's like maybe I'm gonna have to listen to the song while I do this. Hopefully, it don't mess with the. It's so funny because like I see myself. Who in here? We got a person. Greet yourself. Show yourself. Is that me? Is that me? Hi, myself. Okay, it was probably me. But I'm like, yeah. Oh no, that's not the song. Me. What you not getting? And it's like I don't want to. It's about to be 3 o'clock. I don't want to have to do a love reading. We just gonna see how it go. Can you hear me? Let me know because I had muted my mic. Okay. What category? So I'm like, Pinnacles fell out, so it's career, but like, let me know. Whatever you say. Now we got two. That's just one. So I'm like, is it me? Because I can't see all of what's going on. Like, I can't see when you join. I can't see none of that. Well, they got filters? What? What? Oh, should we really give it a vibe? Hold on. Bubbles. Not the dream. Oh, y'all done messed up. Y'all done messed up. This is what I do at 2 a.m. You're reading. Okay, let me stop. You're reading. You're reading. Okay. This is really me, Bubbles. I've been on here for like career, honestly. Okay. Because it told me career. So, pertaining to what? Pertaining to what? For right now. Okay. Is the filter too disorienting? Is it? It's my eye tweaking for me. Can you live your life? Okay. How you gonna say not for me like you're not the only person in here? I'm only talking to you. You're the only person. You're the only person in here. You know how I like to do it. Shuffle to some. This same card came out. This time it's in the upright. All at my friend on YouTube. I don't know because it's letting me do the live stream, so I'm on it. Cause back in the day it wouldn't let you do it. Like it has me on like a restricted mode until I get like 1K. Cause it won't let me do it won't let me film on TikTok. Cause it had like the theme on TikTok was love for some reason, and it wouldn't let me film it. So I'm like, I'm tired of saying the same message. So I'm like, gonna come over here if someone's either like, should I take you? I'm gonna take it for right now. Like, and I want to make sure I understand your question. Like the current status right now, just whatever I can interpret or like whatever's coming right now. And why doesn't it show like the list of comments so I can't see like the last of what was said? Because it doesn't let me see. It doesn't let me see it. What's coming? Okay. This last part is sending me because it's not coming out. Okay. Why is it? Okay. Okay. So let me get right before I get in. I should have already been like prepared, but this is like an impulse. Like it is sad season, leave me alone. Um, for my soldiers out there, y'all not getting no gifts. I don't got it. I'm sorry. Been there making his struggle meals at God knows how long. 3 days. All right. So, cause I need okay, cause this is what's sending me. Yeah. Okay. I guess. All right. And then I need to also like verify something else before I get my second say on it. Mm-mm. You know, I like to make the messages clear as possible. Okay. Ooh, okay. 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 So we just gonna get into it. So starting off, I did a 5 card spread, just a general 5 card spread. Then we can keep going down. I may take the filter off for 2.5 seconds because it is kind of sending me. We might just be black and white for a moment. It's just black and white. Oh shoot, she's dying again. So starting off with 10 of Pentacles, right? So it's giving me working towards a legacy, working towards having things that you want to be able to come back to. And this is just the energy starting the reading. Let me know that you're still here, because I see you, but I'm not doing black and white. It's sending me. We're just gonna do it. At least close the door. Like, go close the door. Come on, baby. Like, but it's giving me working on just that overall legacy. This isn't the first time that we've got yours in your career reading where we got the 10 of Pentacles. For you, it's really legacy based. It's really family based. And I know with you personally, with you being a life path number 6, that's going to be an ongoing theme a lot in our readings, constantly talking about stability, career, home, family, stuff like that, being able to be at a stable point. But then it's like you have, I usually don't read reversals, but it's like however it flows out. And typically that's how we read yours anyway. So um, we have Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So when Knight of Pentacles in reverse, we know this is usually stable, long-term energy coming in, bringing opportunity. But it's like this is someone who's practical, stable. But it's like at the same time, because it's in reverse, it would be the opposite of that. So, so I'm trying to find. Hold on, because I had saved this. Okay. So it's saying financial or personal issues are often neglected in favor of work matters when this card appears. So you may be too focused on it, not taking too many breaks. Because usually in the upright, it's just like slow, steady financial growth coming in. But this is like it's not necessarily fast because the still pinnacle energy is still slow. So it's like you may be a workaholic, a little bit dull, boring, a little bit of laziness, not really feeling the initiative, or kind of being like cheaply irresponsible, gambling, risky investments, stuff like that. And then in terms of career, little ambition, too much ambition, workaholic, obsessed with work, or for me, because it's also giving reversal, maybe not really into it, but it's giving me into it because ultimately, even though, again, he not there, he's looking, still looking onto the Pentacles. So it's like you're in a state to where it's like, okay, I may not be where I want, maybe in resource, finances, but it's like, okay, I'm going to eventually get there, but how do I get there at that point? And then we come in with Page of Swords energy in reverse. So it's like, well, again, now we're moving on to mental energy instead of the practical aspect of it. So, with that being said, and I hate to look over to the side, but it's like I want to have this because usually this is the offer coming in. Page energy is usually younger, but I don't see it as another person because this is within you and your career. And yeah, I don't see too many people in your career, anyways. Like, if I really just peer in, like, besides colleagues, I don't really see anyone personally hands on and hands in it. But also, how this Knight of Pentacles is looking like, I don't think anybody can really be a part of this legacy in a way. And it's like saying you may be at a point where it's like scatterbrained, cynical, sarcastic. It says gossipy and something rude and lack of planning, but I feel like it may be more on the, it says insulting as well, but in the terms of career, job hopping, sure about future career, office gossip, but I don't really see gossip per se. Maybe it'd be like in the career stance, like at the current stance, there's a lot of talking going on, but not really a lot of planning. Like, because I see it, because he's looking away from the actual job, work, career stance. It's like his mind is somewhere else. And it's like his mind is looking at the high priestess. And you know how I feel about the high priestess, Pisces energy? Because you have, obviously, because this is a career reading and the pentacles are coming out, you have everything that you need with the pentacles. So you have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have all that here. And with those energies, you already possess that in order to make the proper planning. So you have to just use your intuition for your judgment and being able to kind of like decide from these two pillars, like, okay, well, if I'm not going to give it this chance, I'm going to give it this chance and this opportunity. And then it's like, okay, the world is in reverse. So this is kind of like confusing because depending on the deck that you have, like it can be the world or the universe, but it's like you're not using everything in this universe or in this world at your disposal. That's what I'm basically getting from it. It's like it's still not abundance here because something's not right in the mind, but it's like this is a result of the intuition. So even with the intuition, like, can I get a clarifying like what's going on? Why is why is the world card in reverse? King of Cups. Why is the world card in reverse? And then I have 10 of. So you may feel like slightly emotional burdens or like responsibility, maybe feeling like you're on this path alone. And it's like, well, it's like trying to pour into your own cup, but it's still like pushing forward at the same time. Maybe not feeling like you have. It's like, okay, for some reason, even though I'm looking at this card, whoever joined, thank you for joining. But I don't know, for some reason, it's giving me strong back energy. And I know you personally, and I know you do got a strong back. I'm not even trying to be funny, but it's like keep holding on and going steady because it's all the weight isn't necessarily on your back, but you have enough weight to lift up and get into that position to where even though it's like, okay, these wands could sometimes be boundaries. I usually see this card as like someone trying to take all of these wands out and distribute them because when the wands are still, they're not moving. They can't, it's like stuck fire. So it's like they have to be able to go somewhere. So it's just like, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to do you like that. Strong back. That's what I be getting when I be getting the cards. You know me, strong back energy, with the strong back game. You know, you got to do what you got to do. So pick up, use your strong back, and pretty much all of these wands, every one of the 10, use that and distribute that energy somewhere elsewhere. And obviously, the way that I see it, because you can kind of like see how I have these placed. I love compliment. If you take that as a compliment, strong back game. My shoulders is shouldering, but I don't know. I got this at the bottom of the deck. So you may not be feeling like you're truly fulfilled or like at that dream state yet. But it's like, again, mainly I'm drawn to, just my eyes and attention are drawn to this Ten of Wands because this is usually a negative card, but it still gives me completion in the terms of like being able to utilize what you have for what it is. But it's like it's really, there's negative energy here, but it's not leading it. It's just not using everything at your disposal because, again, because I'm gonna also clarify the World card in reverse, um of like the stereotypical meanings of what it can be, just not my interpretation, from my trusted source. Because again, the world is here in reverse, but that's a major arcana, so that's an ongoing theme. So also in the high priestess, so you do have two major arcanas here pretty much leading. So this is a lesson that spirit is pretty much trying to teach you or help you get to understanding of trusting your intuition to get onto the path and not doing of what you don't have, because no matter what you don't have, you're still locked in and focused on your purpose. So it's pretty much saying lack of closure, lack of achievement, feeling incomplete, emptiness. But in the aspect of career, false measure of success, missing piece in career. So it's giving me kind of wanting to do more, like wanting to do more, or feeling like you're working so much and nothing is physically manifesting because of instability. And that's ultimately the whole point of the whole legacy, to gain stability, but you need to have stability and consistently keep that going for it to be a legacy, or it will result in that incomplete feeling in love, emotions, and fulfillment, and feeling like you have not been able to sustain yourself emotionally. Because what people don't understand is like it all stems from each other. Oh, okay, so I do see it. Why don't it tell me like who's in the room? But yeah. Any other questions or clarifying on the reading before we let go of this one? Interesting. It was good. Did it resonate though? That's what I'm worried about. Did it resonate? Okay, but it's like the gossip. Like, what was the gossip about? Like, I don't like. I'm getting this just popped out. Maybe willingness to create or willingness to create, or like somebody's willing to create drama. But I don't really see like willingness to create drama though. I'm trying to make sure it's not me in the reading. Because if it's me in the reading, I'm trying to leave. Hold on. Because I don't know why I would be in it anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so if I come in, okay, for some reason it's saying it's me. That is so weird. I like how you can hear my. I don't like it. I'm being sarcastic. You can keep hearing my audio switch. They say, "Are you answering questions?" Yes, I am answering questions. Pretty much, it's just like a free reading. Whatever you want to ask, my interpretation on it. Ask as much questions as you would like and just let me know if it resonates. That's the only thing that I ask of you. And then you can also, if you want to, you can share your sign as well. If you don't want to, but I would prefer if you don't. So I can kind of just see if I pick up on it in the energy. But I would rather know your name more than anything else. Excuse my surroundings because they are a little bit ghetto. It's a lot going on. So bear with me. It's like 3 a.m. almost. What is now? 3:09. I can't see because like the numbers and stuff keep switching. Oh, you're welcome. Because the thing about the live streams is like you gotta stay on here for a little while so people can kind of see you and the algorithm can push you. But I'm like, I be getting tired. I'm not even gonna lie. The song is still stuck in my head. Thank you very much. Can I ask if John the Cancer Man is seeing another woman or man? And he gaslight my ass. I think he might try to set me up the other day. So I guess 3 questions. John the Cancer Man. Seeing other woman. Wait, hold on, because I'm trying to make sure I got all of it in my head. It said I have another question about my love life. What's coming my way? Okay. You're welcome. Give me 1 second. Alright. Massage hands, I got you in a second. Okay. Is John the Cancer Man seeing other women or man? My cards is not carding. I don't want to take this. I guess we're gonna take it. That was fast. So already leading the reading we had. I don't want to. Okay, this be the thing about when it be other people in their energy, and I'm trying to tap into it because it's like, I don't know, but I have to just go with it and just let me know if this resonates. So I'm already getting starting off with 2 cups in reverse. This is usually like it doesn't give me soul tie energy because we already have cups energy here, Cancer, Pisces, and then we have the moon in reverse, so that's definitely Cancer. So but it's just ironic how fast that came out. But it's giving me this in reverse. Usually this is like a soul connection, tapped in, intuition, intuitive partnership, come together, collaboration. And then the moon is usually this is the moon in upright shows the balance between, okay, let's say necessarily higher self and purpose, lower self, in and out of it, and the cross and the road on 2 paths of the journey. And then ultimately the moon controls the waters, emotions, how we feel. But since it's in reverse, is giving me deception and illusion, and because this is like a this is a free form question, and it's like, okay, is he see? And then we also have the Ten of Wands. So we have our fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy here. So Aries is poking out to me, so it may be impulse, but this is giving me completion, end of a journey, end of a path. But I'm not necessarily saying like this may be the end of the connection, but it's just more of like, because I see this every time I'm seeing this today, for some reason it's just like the walls are up, maybe because of a diluted state of not feeling like that you're one with someone. But it's like at the same time, is he seeing someone else? There's dual energy here. Is he seeing someone else? It's really giving me not really. Ooh, I need clarification. I need clarification because I don't like lying. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have 7 of Cups in reverse. So, you know, this is usually typically being diluted, having many options and many paths, but it's in reverse. So it may not be, but I want to clarify. Death in reverse. So it's Death in reverse, because death is always a rebirth to a new opportunity. Because it's giving me ending. Why is it giving me ending? Like, why is it giving me ending? Death in reverse. So that would be life. So there's something here. And the death card is looking at this 10. Hold on, because I need to clarify this 10 of wands before I move forward. And it's 3:13 o'clock. Hold on. Because I'm like, because yeah, that's what I'm saying. Failure to delegate, showing too much responsibility, but like stuff like that in love, like share burdens, finding emotional support from a partner. Yeah, because it could be a situation where they're not because they don't feel connected, so they're withdrawn due to deception. Because the moon gives me like you're blinding yourself, keeping yourself in the dark from the light. You're refusing to use your intuition and move on this path. And it's like, okay, you're also blocking death, which is a rebirth or a new transformation or growth and process. So they could possibly not be seeing someone and kind of like stuck standing still and they're not seeing other, people. But it's like, okay, I need more. I need more here. Do I want to? Okay. I like how it's coming out. So it's Four of Pentacles. So, like someone literally holding the pentacles at their feet, their heart space, their crown, blocking herself off from receiving messages, blocking herself off from receiving love, blocking herself off from receiving opportunities, their feet in grounding in energy, being one with something. Then I have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Then I also have the Ten of Swords in reverse as well. Ten of Swords is like ultimate betrayal, backstabbing, stuff like that, but it's in reverse, so it's giving me more of a release than anything. And Night of Wands is usually like romance energy coming in, and it's like it's giving me give space, like give space, because it's like bottom of the deck, Four Cups. It's giving real apathetic, just kind of sitting in your feelings, sitting in your emotions, not really, because I'm not getting, because even though there's other people, the dual energy of multiple is giving me these two cards, but it's like it's more of like individual being stuck in something, being stuck in thought. I see a lot of wands energy, but I don't. It's in major arc. You have two major arcana cards, which is the moon and the death in reverse. So it's. Give me one more card before I go to the next question that she had for me. Because I really want to know if he gaslight you. I'm sorry. What this is. So it's like, so I seen this card first, but he pretty much how I see this is he's looking away from the Empress, creating a certain plan, you know, how he wants his own inner world or how he wants to create whatever plans he wants to delegate. And it's like, we know the Empress. You don't play with the Empress. She has her own plans, her own garden that she sits in. She's abundant, fertile, a lot of fertility. So it's like, why would you be sitting waiting for somebody that's stuck up in their head and trying to figure out who you are when you're the damn Empress? Basically. I hope that wasn't me. So next question, what did she ask me? So is he gaslighting? I think he might have tried to set me up the other day, so I guess 3. Damn, did he set you up? But I feel like ultimately, no, he may be looking out to see other opportunities, but kind of stuck in opportunities. Like maybe keeping enough. Like men always try to keep an option available. So already starting off with this question. We have Ace of Swords getting us started. So either new insight, breaking through, new thoughts. This is if he's gaslighting. Okay, so we have already had mental energy here, and energy of technology. Gemini is popping out for me. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Libra is popping out to me for some reason. Because it's a relationship. There's an imbalance here, obviously. It said, I went to the PO, got my truck rated. What? Okay. And then this is, we have, wait, there's 8 on this? I always called this 7. Okay, so 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This one popping out to me. And then Queen of Pentacles. Is he gaslighting? It's like, I don't want to, because you also said Cancer men. So these are the type of men to do what they feel in the moment based off whatever feeling that they have in the moment. So sometimes it's very illogical. So it could have been like a moment. If I'm not trying to project or cast judgment or make it one sided, but it's like also with like Ace of Swords, maybe got an insider thought about you, and it's just like it's constantly like a piercing thought. Like you have these pentacles, you see the value in something, but it's in reverse, so you're not really executing or building anything. It's like you're stuck and stagnant with this person and or individual. So it's giving me stability. Like something with the stability is off because it's like, why are you looking at the Queen of Pentacles and pretty much looking away from the Queen of Pentacles? But I see the Queen of Pentacles kind of like hyper focused on the Pentacle, somewhat dissatisfied for some reason. Because I don't think it's you. I think it's just something within this mental energy. Can I get extra clarification? Shrimp card is coming out. It's like somebody needs to control their like lower self, lower beast. Like it's something pretty much over encompassed. Like, do he do? Is he on a substance? You said you got your truck rated, cause I'm seeing like somebody look high as hell, like off their ass in this lion, like, cause he might be a lion ass nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then we got like the 4 cups again, so it's giving apathy here, but it's in reverse. So it's like I'm really saying like you're looking at something valuable and you're refusing to see its value because something is wrong with the other person. I don't. It's just, and it's giving, because this is cup energy, so this feeling, intuition, love. It's not really giving me romance because we have not yet gotten this one. We have not gotten any, and you know, really to be honest, like I would no, because the swords, yeah, because we already came out with Ace of Swords and we said, is he gaslighting you? Because sword energy is typically, they'll try to use their mental to get you to a point. They'll try to use their intellect or try to act like, oh, this is that, knowing that the situation is something else. And then it gets to a point of trying to get in somebody's mind and get in somebody's head and making them feel away. And then on top of that, it gets to the point of like, okay, you're questioning and you're doubting yourself and they're using that to advantage and they're trying to be logical. And that essentially is a certain form of gaslighting when somebody is trying to constantly make you feel or get something from their perspective. But it's like, because I'm getting a Wheel of Fortune in reverse, because it's just like, and that's usually, I forgot what else, because usually it's Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. And it also has the energy of Jupiter, which is abundance. And this, with it being in reverse, something here is just not abundant. Like it's just like stuck, stagnant. And it's just like it's all these pentacles and these readings, but it's just like, what are we doing with these resources? And I'm seeing like this same little burden card, or feeling like you kind of. I promise I'm shuffling today. Like y'all see me. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all not talking to me. And then what was the second question? I mean, third question. Okay. And the Page of Pentacles fell out. So it's like, do you? It's okay. It's like a fresh thought of an opportunity. Okay, we're gonna let the story unfold. Did he try to set my girl up? Okay, why are we getting so many pentacles with this? Like I would. Okay, so that's 5 of Pentacles. So that's struggling, poverty, intuition. Use your intuition, High Priestess, girl. You already know the damn answer. Pisces energy, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody blocking a blessing, blocking opportunities, trying to see somewhat of a come up to change into another opportunity to get to another state of like because High Priestess has all the energy. I mean, not all the, yeah, she does have all the energy, all the information that she needs because um, it's giving me Temperance in reverse. This is usually Patience, middle path, and Sagittarius energy, but also at the same time, you may have to stand your ground and go on a path that you know. I'm not saying be confrontational because sometimes with that Sagittarian energy, you tell the truth too blunt and it gets like use the Temperance energy and your intuition and the High Priestess. Kind of use these together. Like, see how these cards is like laid out, like almost as if this is like if you're not going to be one, be the other. Like, okay, use your mind, use your brain. Don't make it too much of a conflict if it is something, and then it's, you know, just it is what it is from there. I hope that helped. So for the three questions, I'm not getting that he may be seeing someone else. I'm just seeing like other opportunities in the mind. But it's like at the same time, it's just like you're not priority for some reason. Also with that Two of Cups in reverse, that already started us off with if this is a loving situation and he is really truly a Cancer man, because Cancer men are capable if they feel like being, they will make you really feel like you're in love, love. Because I have like these stickers, like this little sticker, and it's just love. Like you would really feel like you're in love in all different colors. You see all these different type of frequencies, but then it's just like it sometimes when they don't feel like that and they're not in that energy, it is what it is. You are very welcome. But yeah, I hope they help. But pretty much, again, use your intuition is guiding you because also as I'm looking down, I see the star cards. So I see everything pretty much working in your favor as long as you're able to like keep trusting you and how you feel. Don't let the feeling really, keep it like push you out of your way. If you get what I'm saying. And then somebody had asked about love, and then somebody else had asked for a general. It said, yeah, he is false. I feel you. What's coming in your love life? I hope cause I remember we did like a love reading not too long ago, but it was like, that one was long as hell. Okay, I'm gonna just take off some. She is back there dying, when I say dying. Okay, already getting started. Six of Wands. Getting it started. This is typically a victory celebration state. It's always how this horse be looking at him for me. It just be sending me for some reason because he like, now you know damn well you have me walking all this way. I'm just playing. And you talk about some you need to be celebrated. I'm just playing. But then also at the same time we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, and then we have the King of Wands. So it's like, okay, there's potential for love here if you really want it to be. Because I see this the way that the cards are laid out. It's like they're both looking at the Knight of Wands. It's kind of like, boy, if you don't get your ass up and act like you know who you are and go towards what you want and in your direction, like that's pretty much how I'm seeing it because there's victory here. The Knight of Wands is usually the fastest moving knight in the deck. He's passionate, he's driven, he's determined, he's willing to get and fight for what he wants because again, it is night energy. And then King of Wands on top of that. So there is good energy here because this is typically night. Wands usually give me romance. Wand also, how I be feeling about if I see the let me get one more card. Let me get one more card. I hope the Ace of Wands, here we go, it popped out. The Ace of Wands, it be giving me that thing. That thing. But I'm not gonna take that out. I just wanted to show you the Ace. My childish ass. But yeah, it's just like, you kinda it's like it's giving me more self because it's giving me the moon in reverse again. I'm gonna have to shuffle my deck one more time because my cards be flipping. Like I will turn them straight. Like I also see justice poking out. I would have all of the cards straight, and then there will be other cards poking out as me justice, staying up in your head about something. So let go of whatever is keeping you confined in a mental thought and feeling stuck. and you will get the justice that you need. Because it's like, this is all of these cards here, they're all pretty much, except the major arcana, which would be justice. So that's the ongoing thing. Whatever you deserve, or whatever is in your path that you need to, karma's coming up. So whatever karmic duties or the karmics that you need, that's going to have you stuck up in your head. But ultimately, you have three masculine energies leading you. So this is your choice to take and act out on what you want. And then you have every right to flip that over into the Knight of Wands. But it's like, don't let delusion or self-deception pretty much keep you stuck in something. And Temperance and Intuition is popping out, but that was from the previous reading, so I'm not going to take that, even though I didn't put them next to each other in the when I reshuffled. Let me give you another card, and then we'll hop into that another question. I hope everybody's still here. I don't want to take too long. My leg hurt. Maybe experiencing leg pain. Sorry, that was stuck in my head. One more card. Alright. I got two more cards. So, oh, I got three. So, pretty much, now I'm looking this reading. So, oh, you're liking it? Okay. So pretty much, stability is coming, like a temporary kind of stable feeling, or like, because you can see it, it's like marriage, celebration, they're coming together. But if you don't build your foundation right, and that other one comes in, a conflict is coming to a point of creation, because you do have the Lovers here, so it's a decision. But keep your options open, and make sure you're looking at your pentacles and whatever. Like, don't make it just a stability thing. Just whatever you're building or whatever you want to nurture, that's what you need to be focused on to get this back in the upright position of it actually being beneficial, because you're not seeing any potential value in anyone at the current moment. So yeah, focus on you, focus on getting that night upright, and focus on your wand. And in general reading for my love, hold on, what is her name? I'm sorry, him, Walter. I hope you identify as evil world we live in. I'm gonna take it. We're gonna take it, and we're gonna read. Because these readings don't sound negative, like when you hear them back as the reader. I'm not taking that. Because I'm gonna shuffle the deck like 2 more times before I get into more cards. Because this is a general reading, so this could be anything. But we're already starting off with Ibrahim Hill. You're welcome. I'm kind of glad I came on. Thank you for being supportive, you guys. But we're already starting off with the Eight of Wands energy. So there is fast movement, direction, speed coming in, passion, endeavors. There's something desire, more in the mental aspect of your mind. It may either be a new insight or someone younger coming in, receiving or giving you information. But there's also like a state that kind of like you being at that final point of your head. There's something that you can't really like necessarily forgive yourself about, or like nobody really wants to see this card. But can I get clarification on 10 swords? Is there something that you're stuck, like you went through every single sword and tried to come out, and it's like you're trying to like you're using your logic, but I don't think that your logic is technically getting you anywhere. Because these are moving thoughts. Kind of keep with that. Okay, because that's 6 of Wands. That's like celebration, victory, being recognized for something. And you feeling like you're not recognized, you're not looking out at something. Then she's over here dying. Everybody's dying when I want to do this. And then it's like, okay, we got the Sun card in reverse. So this is something dealing with your soul, personality, your essence, your life. This is in your mind. This is a battle with you. I'm not okay, but why? Can I get a why explanation, please? I want to do my boy Walter like that. What's going on, my boy Walter? Lovers, Four of Wands. There's a decision that must be made about stability, marriage, or a. It's giving me not necessarily collaboration, but coming together on something. It's like I've never seen that person in the back, but it looks like someone kind of has their back turned on you or a situation, because it could be love, but I don't see any cups energy. And then it's like the Chariot in reverse, so it's like usually that would be the fastest moving card in the deck, but it's slowed down. And it's like he's trying to balance multiple things at one time, and everything's kind of going in a different direction with this energy. So it's like trying to make a decision or something off love based off stability, or really feeling grounded in what you really like and or desire. This could still be in the thought aspect, because there is a lot of swords energy here. But but it's like you're not really stuck, because it's like this be the thing about people that watch readings and people that kind of are more on the spiritual tip. You already have an inclination of what's going on with you. That's why you're seeking insight and you want to know more, because you already know that you're not really drawn between two and you're blindfolded and you can't pick which. You're already open and you know kind of what's up, and that's still that same swords energy. It says Queen of Cups, so you may have to kind of step out of masculine energy and get more feminine when it comes to you personally taking care of your emotions, and kind of get not penalizing yourself for any like doubts or anything that didn't really go wrong. It's giving like self victimization, but not saying that nothing happened to you, but maybe something kind of happened in the past. Is I don't have those cards up, but that's like I want to know more, because this is one of those ones that it's like, because it's so general, we don't know about what, like, because anybody can say for anything, but I need. Okay. Y'all not gonna do my boy Walter like that, because I'm seeing Wheel of Fortune right now in the middle of the deck. That's a lot of cards. King of Swords. Okay. So needing to get really in touch with one's mind, ruling over your thoughts, ruling over your intellect, ruling over your science. It's a lot of Leo, not Leo, sorry, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy here. And then also you have Gemini for the Lovers card. That's major arcana. And we have the Chariot, major arcana. So those are pretty much the ongoing lessons Spirit is trying to teach you, because you need to pretty much find a way to balance your willpower. Because this is in reverse. Usually I see this as somebody juggling something, but it's like trying to kind of balance priorities and make decisions, and you know, I don't know, what is it? Decisions about? Because Pentacles are popping out. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Four of Pentacles in the upright. So maybe there is something that you're holding on to, because this is, it may be career per se. Can I get one more? All my cards reversed. The Sun came back out. Even though like I spoke on that, it came back out again. Because there's a lot of self here. Oneself. Are you not feeling stable? Well, I don't want to say not feeling stable in your identity or yourself. I don't feel like that's the issue. Because because it's still in your mind. And now we have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy here. So this could be things like on the everyday scale, or a dissatisfaction, feeling like you don't have enough of like opportunity coming in, or opportunity is kind of being taken from the mental status or state that you are in. And it's like at the bottom of the deck, Steel Swords energies, that Six of Swords, kind of a man pretty much taking a woman and a child, and kind of on a boat in the water, moving on that water, which is typically emotions, and kind of getting them to a new place and transporting them there. Let me make sure y'all not saying nothing to me. Okay, good. I didn't pull that card out, even though okay. Because it didn't come back because it's that same repeat energy, but this is in reverse, so it's like typically having many options to be diluted by. For some reason, I'm getting a pause, stuckness. The dragon is coming out to me. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to tell you the spiritual meaning of the dragon, because I feel like you might. Power, change, spirituality symbolizes good luck, fortune, and prosperity. In some cultures, the dragon is a protector, often associated with royalty. The dragon is a spirit animal that can also symbolize self-love, empowerment. This is a spirit. The spirit guide can help you tap into your power. But it's like for some reason, Game of Thrones came out. It's like juggling in the battle of the temple, not the temples, the kingdoms, and feeling like you have to come on top, and feeling like there's something here that you need to. It's like the tower in reverse. Something needs to change and give up, but it's like holding on to it. It's like a false start, a false foundation. Because I do see pentacles here, but like, is there anything in specific that you would like to know? Because you can let me know if it's resonating so far. Because it's like I don't want to keep going in the generals, and then it's like, because it's not really negative. It seems negative because of the topic of conversation, but it's not really a negative reading. It's just kind of like, okay. Because even with the two cards I got in my hand, this is kind of being taken out of this energy because this is reverse. Like all of these swords, all these things kind of keeping you stuck in the thought. Like maybe you sit in bed and you kind of think late night because I don't know where you're at. But it's like, it is late as hell. And we're kind of sitting and, really thinking and getting deep into, how we feel in our emotions. And it's like, you could be moving more into a nine of pentacles state of you're being comfortable and you're being one with nature, you're being not one with your finances, everything is being able to come to you. Because this could be a career reading, or you feel like you're not able to advance in your career, you feel like you're constantly stuck at the same place, and you feel like there's so many options, people are moving past me, I've came to so many points that I've been victorious, but at the same time, it's like, no matter what I do, I'm always pulled and torn in two different directions, and it's like I can't really make a real decision off of anything because it's like, it's not that I feel emotionally unstable, it's just like I'm battling so much and trying to juggle so many things when it comes to like my finances, and I kind of feel like I'm not really giving nothing is really nourishing my soul and inner child. It's just like I feel like I'm left on the path, and it's like everything kind of feels like it's tumbling down, but it's like, is there a silver lining? Is there a silver lining? Because there's not a lot of cups energy, so this is not a love reading. So Knight of Pentacles, so a slow moving pace. This is just something that's going to take time of coming in with opportunity. I would like to know how my family perceives me. Okay, there we go. So I'm tapped into that mental energy because even the family perceiving. Okay, how does his family? Okay, what's his family? Trying to get in your energy. Do you feel a weight on you? You feel like you're judged? Like you feel like when you get into that space, you're not truly understood for who you are? I'm gonna let the cards tell me, but at the same time, I get Ace of Wands, but hold on, I want to see how this works from what perceive. do you feel worthless? Like, not necessarily saying that they perceive you that way, but it's just like I'm like in my own head. Thank you for still watching because we got an hour in now. Okay. Okay. How does Walter Tim perceive you? Hmm? How does Walter's family perceive him? Okay. Hmm. I don't want to just throw out signs. You may. Okay. Gemini energy is tapping in. You may be a Gemini. I don't want to just say shit out my ass, but it's like you may be a Gemini or somebody. There may be a Gemini in the family. None of these cards have anything to do with Gemini. First card that came out is Seven of Wands in first, Nine of Pentacles, and then Major Arcana Tower. So it could see, usually this is someone that's on the deep end, standing their ground. They may see you with loose boundaries, kind of seem like you're sitting pretty and like you're, indulging in things, but also at the same time, you're someone that's transforming or transformation, like through a transformation. Maybe you have like a traumatic experience and they kind of see you change and they kind of feel like you're a little bit all over the place in a sense, and that's not necessarily bad because honestly, people is just not gonna, because death are kind of, yeah, you're going through a rebirth, and they may be able to kind of see that. I know more about how Walter's family feel, because we have Scorpio. We have double Scorpio energy here. We have fire. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Virgo. Come on, Capricorn, Taurus here. I'm not getting Gemini energy. Do you like to talk, communicate? It's giving me withdrawn communication. I don't feel like that you, the way that you would be in your head, I don't feel like, are you like experiencing any pain or you feel like a certain burden, that, like not burden, a movement in a certain part of your head, like on your temples or something? Because I'm starting to kind of like get a pain in my head, and I'm like, am I like tapped in? Like I'm like like pushing myself in overdrive. Okay. Oh, okay. It says I'm a Sagittarius. My mom is a Scorpio. Her girlfriend is a Gemini. I live with them, and I am going through rebirth. Okay. Yeah, cause it really like it's like a lot of mental energy. You say you are a Sag. Okay, happy Sag season. I love Sagittarius. That's like my love hate sign. But that's my South Node. Also second house. Um, you're welcome. But no, like I want to keep reading, but it's like I don't want to keep reading at the same time because I don't feel like it's. I just feel like they see you changing, but they can't pin what it is, and it may be like you're okay. For example, like you may work or you may not work or you may be kind of going through a lot, but it's like at the same time, like let's say you play games or something, or like after a hard day of work you chill and you like to indulge in things, and it's just like you're constantly in your mind and in your head, and it feels like kind of been withdrawn and you're not like the fighter type. So it's like you kind of want to stay low key and, you know, kind of like focus on you more than anything. And it's just like, let me get one last card. Everybody go night night. I feel y'all. I don't know how long I've been doing your reading, but I enjoy the longer the readings, the longer the better, because it's like, it was funny that I picked up that Gemini. I don't know why the hell I kept getting Gemini, like, and I'm like, I don't have the Lover's card out. There is not one sword here. Anything else? A card does not want to come out. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a little cute little shuffle. I'm gonna pick from the top. Okay. And then Eight of Pentacles. That's good. They kind of see you working on like perfecting a skill or a craft and trying to basically come back and, you know, like you're. It seems like you're rebuilding. For some reason, I get younger energy from you, or like if you are older, middle age. Like I don't feel like you're no older than like 35, barely 30, even if that, or even if you are, you kind of like someone with younger energy. And it's just like you're kind of working on trying to get your life together, and it's like you've seen some things that's led you to this point, that it's like, well, I'm not gonna. Or it could be previously you were someone who is like, okay, maybe your mom or your, like, they gave you a lot of things, and it's like, you know, something got you to a point where you took, yeah, I don't feel like you're older than 30. So it's like, you know, you got to a certain point, you know, things kind of change, you realize, or like maybe around like the pandemic or something, you notice like, okay, life is a lot harder, there's a lot less opportunities. I feel like there's something in me that I can kind of change or get to a certain point. So it's like, you know, let me start working on me. So it's like, it's not anything negative per se. I don't think it's anything negative. And it's like, yeah. Because the Empress keep poking out and peeking out at me. I would just say really just keep nurturing you and trying to work on you for like the most part. You on point. I appreciate this a lot. Thank you. You're very welcome. I appreciate y'all. Shoot, I be feeling like I'm tripping. I be feeling like this just be coming from nowhere, but I really do be trying to like give a message, and it's like sometimes I feel like the cards is just saying whatever, but it's like I'm just trying to tap into something. So I do appreciate you. I wanna, if you guys enjoyed this, just let me know. Well, obviously everybody was pretty appreciative. Let me see. What time is it now? 3:51. Yeah. If you have any other questions, I'll take it. But if not, you can go night night. I'm kind of just trying to see like where are the planets right now. I am like, someone else has joined the chat, the party. Ooh, my legs still hurt. I had did like glutes today. I had worked out. I'm trying to see what planet. Oh, they still like in the same position. Shout out to the new person. So I'm basically doing like just free readings, getting into detail. Really the only reason that I would ever do like a paid reading is like if the demands get too much and I like have too much going on and I can't really, because I like to be in depth with it. That was a little shocking how we called about everybody, and it was like it was kind of funny how I picked up on the girlfriend though. Like I don't know how I did that, but it was just, you know, trying to get into it. But you could tell like also like sometimes when we be so focused on other people's perception of us, we're like really truly caring people, and it's like sometimes instead of worrying about the perception that other people have on you. Should be more focused on like the perception and the love that you have for yourself, because that'll get you a lot farther than worrying about like someone else. And because we have judgment at the bottom of the day, because I'm saying that, like, it's just, instead of the fear of being judged, how about you cast your own judgment on self to where it's immovable. And even though you are changing and going through a certain place, it's like, even I, to a certain degree, I had to kind of get to that point to where it's like, well, people may see you playing with tarot cards, or people may have prejudgments of this, and that, and it's like, well, they know you as one version of you, so as you transform, it's like people are going to constantly doubt. And it's just normal when people and things change. Sometimes you fight and resist the change, but it's like, just like a butterfly and stinging like a bee, and you coming out the cocoon. It's like, it's worth it at the end. So it's just, it is what it is. It was funny because like I had privated all of my old videos because it was just like all over the place when I was younger. Like I had like, it was like I wanted to be a beauty influencer. When ended up going to cosmetology school, that whole thing was a mess. Then I stopped making content on that. I wanted to just do regular YouTuber things. Stop doing that. It was like I always just like neglected like my spiritual side because I felt like people would judge me for me wanting to be myself, or me wanting to do this, or just because of my circumstance, I didn't feel like I was deemed worthy enough, even though it's like I may not be in the best place. It may be things that are undesirable, but it's like I'm not going to let that continue to keep stopping me, because it's like, well, I'm blocking my own blessings. Like if you don't go out to receive, and you don't always have to leave your space, because we're in the technology era, we're in the age of Aquarius. Sometimes you just turn on your damn camera, and whatever comes to you, and whoever you're supposed to reach, and whatever message goes out there, you connect with those people that are like-minded. I'm not trying to really reach people that's just, everything is over their head. It's like, you shouldn't really waste energy and try to keep arguing and fighting for things that is not really for you, because it's just ultimately a waste of time. Yeah. Don't be stuck up in your head. Don't be Piscean. Don't be doubting yourself when you got all these freaking talents and positive energy. Oh, and if you guys are wondering, I know I probably like to say this again, but I'm a Pisces Sun, Moon, and Mercury, in a Scorpio rising. What's funny? It's like, how people typically cleanse the cards. Like for the past couple of readings, like I haven't like did the whole sage cleansing of cards. I'm more of like just try to cleanse my mind more than anything before I move on to the next thing, and kind of like silence the mind and really focus on that. And that allows me to get like a clearer reading, or like clearer insight, rather than just like, oh, let me just hop into the next one, let me say it. Like that's not always necessary, because you gotta really realize like the ancients, all that stuff, they really started everything with a belief and an understanding. You don't need all of the dramatics. You don't, before they even discovered what sage was, they had a belief that something could do something. So you don't always need all these extravagant things. You don't always need, just, it starts with a belief, and a belief in self, and really getting to that certain point in your mind. And that's just for everybody. Like, you get to a certain point in your mind, you really can understand yourself, and feel what others feel, or even if they feel something negative about you, it's really showing and radiating what projections that they have going on in their, like, in their mind and in their head. Like, it has nothing to do with you. You can't control what goes on with that other person and in their mind. Like, you can't help it. The only thing that you can do is be supportive. Hold on, my stuff about to die. Be supportive and be the best version of you that you can possibly be for this moment, and just try to live in the now, even though it's difficult. You know. All right. But who's still here? Because it says three. I don't know if it's the same people or somebody left. You can interrupt me at any time. I'm just long-winded because oh, me? Okay, I was about to text you. So I was like, are you still here? Because everybody had left for a second. And thank you for the people who had liked the video. Because I have a couple of general readings that it's like one, well, I think I did like 3 or 4. And I had one where like I didn't have a deck. I don't have no pants on. Hold on. I just dropped in. Hello, Alexandria. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'm gonna just throw this on the ceiling because if y'all see my cheeks, y'all see my cheeks. We all grown here. I'm still here. My bad. Okay. Thank you for liking. I appreciate you. All right. Ooh. Okay, so this was like the playing card deck, and I feel like these aren't even all the cards. But I was doing like a reading with these because these correlate. This is cardomancy. This correlates with like the tarot cards. But these have, yeah, these ain't all the cards. This stack feel tiny. Some of my cards is missing. But it's like, this may be all the cards. But if you do have a question, just let me know. I can pull like general from the energy or the reading, but it's like sometimes I don't even have to pull the card because it's like I just get like a feeling. It's just whatever. Like it's you can ask the question because I don't know what I titled it. I was just trying to hurry up and add the tag so I can reach people. But you can ask any freeform question or it's a collective question. I just move with spirit, whatever my spirit feels inclined to do. There's no limitation here. I'm a Pisces, for God's sakes. We don't have any limit. High priestess at the bottom of the deck. Like we just have a whole bunch of just random knowledge, and sometimes it just don't make sense, but it comes from somewhere. Okay, like I don't know. Trust me, just move with confidence. But I'm gonna try to use both. Why not? Cause I'm gonna invest in some more decks, but it's like again, cause like I will do like personal readings, but it's like if you only in the sense of like you want to get real in depth, but you gotta contact me, cause I'm not gonna reach out on nothing crazy. There's so many cards missing. Okay, I'm gonna use these for what they is. If it's not here, it's a message that's not supposed to be had. Also, if you have like any random questions as well to ask, you can. Alex, I'm worrying about Fabian's energy and intention towards me in the future, say the next 3 months. What's the next 3 months from now? What, starting December? Because it, like, this month is almost over. So, December, January, February. Is that the same? Yeah, it would be the same number either way because the month is over. That was a dumb question. Okay, Fabian. Especially if it's while I'm at ERC, which is what I think is going to happen, but I don't know. Okay. All right. That's two questions at once. Hold on. Okay. First, let me meditate for 2 seconds in your energy. Again, apologize for the surroundings. We are in the ghetto. I cannot help myself. I know I keep apologizing, but it's like nothing is happening. I'm sorry. Okay. So let me see one more time. Question. Wondering about Fabian's intentions and intentions towards me in the future. All right. Okay, so what will Fabian's energy be in the future within the next 3 months towards Alex? No pressure, thank you. I'm trying to be friendly. Sometimes I feel like I'm not for some reason. You also because I'm apologize. Are you wanting to apologize a lot? Like I don't want to say like I don't want to like diagnose you and say like you have social anxiety. Like I feel like really like in like small for some reason. Like I don't mean that in a bad way. Like small, kind of like this time, like kind of being in your energy. Like shout out to Walter. Like Walter kind of had me like very up. and like in my head, but not like too down. It was like a little down energy, kind of like just like doubt. But with you, it's like I just feel like a little giddy. So you might really like Fabian. Like Fabian might be that guy. Well, how was Fabian feeling? What's his intentions towards Alex? How does this card keep coming out? It said no, yeah, that's probably like, and I'm giggly too. Hold on. No, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. Alex, leave me alone. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm tripping. Okay. And I'll also pull out some of these just to see. Because there's like messages on these and affirmations. So, like, I just had to remember the correlating card. I'll just take 3 of these. The thing is, like, with these tarot cards, I don't like the daggone book that it gave me because sometimes it's like, even though I know the meaning of the card, it's like I want to have like the textbook version of it, but it's like maybe it's not meant to be because it's like we had a 3 of Cups here in reverse. This is typically like community, like gatherings, friends, all of that coming together. Sometimes it also represents third parties, but because it's 3 of us in this reading, that would also be a reason as to why third party energy would be here. But this that's in reverse, so it's like it's more secluded. For some reason, it's giving me more intimate. Like you guys may meet one on one, and like it's like they don't see you as just anyone else in the community, but it's like at the same time, because it always could. This is the thing, like when there's other people and like if things are up in the air, there could always be someone desired. So I feel like stuff like third parties really don't matter in certain situations, like as long as you're not in a relationship. But it's not giving that because it's the reverse of that. So there's it's just giving me you and me for some reason. And then the moon card is in reverse, and typically, that can show like emotional cancer energy, sometimes self-deception or being like self-deluded. So it's like they're kind of like in a state where they're kind of like trying to figure out their emotions and kind of trying to, not like be in their inhibitions. They say he cuts his hands when he's still anxious. Okay. And then, like also on that, because what signs do I have here? I have all water energy thus far, so all water signs, and then I have Source energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and then it's like he's kind of stuck in his head, kind of blinded, like so he's like literally in his head. Nothing that he sees is really like outwardly affecting him. It's just more the inside, kind of being conflicted for 2 decisions, and then also like kind of caught up in his head, kind of like stuck on you, or like, you know what I'm saying? In Aries, he's Sagittarius. Okay. The good thing that I can say, because this is more of like mental energy, because the water, all of the water cups, like water energies in reverse, and then this, what is this? Hold on, they're texting me. I'm telling them good night. Alright, so what is this? Clubs, wand energy. So this is 9 of Wands. Being out on the path, consistently doing something, consistently being there. Like you're almost to the edge of the road. There is passion, desire here, a lot, abundant. That get nines is Sagittarius energy as well. So that's there. You also have the 2 of Pentacles. Oh, I didn't say what that said. I'm a powerhouse. I am indestructible. And then Two of Pentacles isn't showing up in reverse. Like, I listen to my intuition and I trust my inner guide. So this may be someone who's like kind of battling their intuition and their inner guide, and that's kind of like why they're still up in their head and kind of stuck in decision. Because I'm gonna, pull up like the moon card. It said this card's what he gets a lot for him tonight, and that's funny because it's not even really tarot. It's like when I just do the cartomancy, I do get like a lot of responses. So are like y'all like spiritual days? Like you all do it together? Hold on. Because it could be coming out of a dark space and really trying. Like it could be that you do pull out. Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Because it's still fear, deception, like something's still clouding the judgment, paranoia regarding love. He's been betrayed before. And one thing about, like, I don't like to read signs because I like kind of just want to read off the energy. Wait, you said you were the Aries or he was the Sag? Don't give me the Lion. Yeah, you're the Aries. So yeah, because Sag energy is coming up. Sagittarius sometimes do struggle with like promising too much and not being able to give, and they're like really genuine at the core. But it's not like how Aries wrath is. Like when they're at a dark, low place, like I swear when the Sag get low, they get low. Like for Jupiter, abundance, luck, all of that. Like somebody likes to call it sugar daddy planet, and I love that they say that because it really does feel like sugar. Like one thing about Sagittarius, like when you're around them, like somebody else was a Sag, and yeah, I had two Sages in here, and I'm always around a lot of Sagittarius people, and it's like one thing about the Sagittarius, they can really make you feel safe when they're at a low place, and it makes you think that they're a lot farther where they are, and they're not really there yet. And it's like that Seven of Swords energy, where it's like after coming out of the Six of Swords, you were at a place to where it's like, okay, I'm kind of soul searching. I'm kind of like trying to research. I'm trying to find who I am. I'm trying to get to that point. And it's like, okay, it's kind of like challenges coming in as you're doing that. And it's like not setting you back. And it's about to set you towards the Eight of Swords of transformation and like changing your mind. Like, it's like kind of like almost there. Like my ability to conquer my challenges is limitless. But it's like you don't see it that way yet. Or, well, Fabian is not seeing it that way yet. So he's like within the next 3 months, pretty much. He's still kind of like working on it, still kind of like at the same place. And then like, do you want me to ask if he's still cutting anxiously, or how do we want to handle that? Because that is kind of like a sensitive topic. Did you say something else to me? It says I know about tarot. He really, yeah, that's usually how it is. So you're like more of the messenger. And then get Ace of Swords. I use my time and talents to help others. So like new insights, new opportunities coming in. It's giving me mental energy as well. That's one thing about the masculines. When I be like kind of reading through the feminines through the masculines, or like through the just masculines, I get a lot of swords energy. King of Swords. So needing to control it, your emotions, but that's in the reverse. I refuse to give it because I haven't tried all of my possible ways. So maybe feeling stuck because they haven't let out on an opportunity. Because obviously you're loving everybody, whether it's for a season or a reason or just a space of time. It's like you still deserve fulfillment for what it is. Like whether this is just your temporary person or your forever person. And I do have 10 of Cups, so you know, my future is an ideal projection of what I envision now. And Ten of Cups is usually like that family card, that loving card, feeling like that's where he can get if he gets out of that negative King of Swords energy. But it's like, if I don't even want to pull card. But at the same time, it's like, this is also giving me like, I don't want to say childish love. It's like giving me like maybe you're a teen, like in like approaching or like the coming of age story. Okay, it says since that's his mental energy, does it say anything about his actions towards me? Okay, let's ask more about actions. This just popped out because this is Four of Cups. It says I put my energy into things that matter to me, so that's upright. And then fours are usually stable, so that's like preparing something. Man, I was watching somebody's like interpretation. They said like the lady in the video was like, "I'll bring out my tarot cards." Queen of Cups in reverse. Actions towards Alex. Now tapping into Fabian's energy. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. I'm not gonna take it. If it comes back out, then I'll take it. I can take all of these cards. One last card. Divine interpretation. Okay. So I'm just gonna say, cause I had the Queen of Cups, King of Wands, then I got the Three of Wands in reverse, and then I have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Excuse me. So because we got this, the Four energy and Love and Cups, it's like you're kind of preparing to get yourself, and it's like you're again putting energy into the things that matter to you, and it's like since it's like you may kind of like, or he may kind of be like neglecting his emotions or how he feels, so it's not going to be like the most nurturing approach. It's going to be more of like kind of looking out to you, or this may be a space that you're at because this is within the span of 3 months, or even kind of like see you down or seeing you like in a different space, and or maybe there may be some distance created, and like kind of coming in on the King of Wands. So there's passion here, there's direction, there's drive, but at the same time it's like it's kind of giving me like holding on while trying to, because this is usually the card of creation, like trying to create something new or go out on an endeavor, embarking on something after like you've had a plan and you see like what's new and coming to you, but it's in the reverse. So it's like kind of like looking out but not fully like being there yet at like the collaboration state of like the Three of Pentacles of like being mutual. It's like more of like an inquiry, like kind of like it's kind of giving me, this is one, so this is action. This might be like, if it's not like a meetup, it'd be something like a text or like a DM or something, like checking on you, or like if you see each other in passing, it might be more of something like constantly like checking on you, or like if you're here or there type thing, they'll be watching you more than anything is what I'm seeing, more than like direct action. Because sometimes we want people to move at our pace, but sometimes we're not even ready ourselves. So it's like one of those things. Like it seems like here though that I can say I don't really feel too much of negative energy. It's just like it's one of those cases to where if they can't get out of their head, they're gonna, not fake numbers and fake accounts. That's what I'm saying. Like if they don't get out of their head, they're gonna like self sabotage. I'm not gonna lie, somebody was also doing the same thing to me, and it's like it just got to the point like I'm not blocking you, nothing like that. It's just like I'm just gonna kind of hear you out and just keep my distance more than anything, because it's like, because sometimes it like men are weird, but like they're weird when they like you, especially if they're fire sign. And also I'm talking about a Sagittarius too. Like sometimes they'll get like one thing about mutable fire, they'll find a way to make something happen. Like they'll get real creative in delivery. And then I see like this is like Page of Cups, so it's kind of like that QC fresh energies. Like there's a, I don't want to say love. It's giving me like infatuation, but more of like interest, like a loving interest, trying to kind of reach and get to you. Like you may be kind of pulling away and trying to like verify, like, oh, if this is for me. And then you got like the three of cups, which is also like that charity, community feeling, and then eight of swords. So that's what I was talking about, that transformational mind. And then I'll read this. I wake up today with strength in my heart and clarity on my mind. Wait, is this in reverse? The three of cups? Yeah, so that's the same thing. That's that energy came back. I give myself the care and attention that I deserve. And then this one is upright. I'm blessed with an incredible family and wonderful friends. So there's a support system here. I feel like in this case, whether that be someone external, which is a third party, or whether that be you, that this person can either confide in, or maybe it's like you are that person, and you may not be letting them speak to you and talk to you in a way because of something that you previously disliked. Let me see what else you can tell me. I just haven't used these, but these are like so cute in my hand, and it's like I prefer to like, I need to get like a little mini deck. Oh, somebody else joined. Welcome back, or welcome. Make sure you say nothing to me. Okay, cool. Let me know if I'm helping, because I'm like, this stuff really do make you feel like a crazy person, but I'm confident though. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna get off in a little bit though. But if y'all got a couple more questions, dang, it's been 90 minutes. It's been an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 40 minutes. And it's crazy, like I could just talk. Just talk. But it's cool because I want to eat something before I go to bed, so, and I want to take a shower. They say, yeah, it's just a confusing space to be. I swear it is. Like, how do you truly feel? And then I may be able to pull something like, what is your desired outcome? Because I'll say for me, relating, it said, I do have a question. Oh, she back there dying again. Wish her well. I do have a question. Eh, that it's just about me and not him. If that's cool. That's cool. No, because the thing is, like, when it's confusing, it's because people are confused and they're not set in their mind and it's not clear. It's like when two people are confused, then the message is even more confusing because it's just saying that you guys are confused. And it's like it would just say what you're confused about rather than how to help the confusion. Or like it would give recommendation. Okay. But for my desired outcome is I want him to heal and heal separately and get better than us for. You sound like me. Talk about something. I wish we could still be friends after everything happened and you heartbroken me and I'm gonna come over and I'm still gonna see you and I wish we could be better and I wish we could still be friends, but it's just like you're not listening to me, you're not doing what I'm saying and you're breaking my boundaries and I just feel disrespected, but I still feel like there's something there and I really care for you. Does that sound pretty? And it's just something about you that's like dangerous, but it's really intriguing. It's really, I'm sorry, because, child, okay. What am I going to ask? Okay, how can we help Alex? That you are Alex, right? Yeah. I'm not tripping. Okay, how can we help Alex? I be kikiing like we've been friends for a whole long time. My bad. Yeah, but it's just like sometimes it's really like that. Like you'll be sitting thinking that you really like somebody the whole time you don't, and you're feeling their feelings, and you're trying to make them feel away, but it's like you're neglecting how you feel because you really care for them. Okay. Can we just get a message for my good dear Alex? got that card. So we got the world in reverse. Alright. I gotta go back on my reversals. What direction is this? And this is 3 cards. Okay, that's fine. So I feel like they still resonate. Are they in reverse? They might just be in reverse. Why is everything in reverse though? Everything is in reverse besides the Seven of Cups. So there is deception, delusions here, options, choices. Some of them may be good, some of them may not be the best. That's the same thing. Some of them, okay. So because of this Page of Wands, it's like, okay. Page of Wands is like baby, night energy. Like, this is the one first coming in, like fresh meat. I don't know why I'm saying it like this right now. But it's like, I don't know, it's giving me childish. Like something's not all the way there yet. Because like you could just be at a state of victory, or like everything could like be used, or you're not being recognized in the way that you want to be recognized. Like you feel like you should have notoriety with all this love, passion, all this fire energy. Why is it not going anywhere? Why are we not working towards anything? Why do we have the whole universe and world at our disposal, but we're not going anywhere? And I'm stuck sitting in these thoughts and these opinions. And then it's like I have Ten of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck, which is usually like a happy fairy tale ending. Why are we not having a happy fairy tale ending? Why don't you really love me in the way that you do? And it's a Tower. This is something that's going to bring forth the transformation. And either, what's giving you both of you guys' lives is this a interracial relationship? Like, I don't mean to stereotype by the name Fabian, but like, is he Middle Eastern and you're white? And then it's kind of like you see options here, you see something that can be built here. You know, you're trying to, like, it's not necessarily the most logical when it comes to the Pentacles, but it's like you're trying to find an option, like you're trying to be stable with the choice that you make. Like, and the only thing about it is that the advice that I'll give you is, even if you give this person a chance for long distance, okay, yeah, like even if you, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense, because it's like that's why he's looking out, and it's like it doesn't feel like a community. It's just you guys together. Okay, it's starting to make sense. Like, why is investment on my head? Like, you feel like you're investing time and putting extra energy here. Yeah, okay, and that's why it's the feeling like there is a refuge and community that you can't really have. That's why I said what I said. Cause like what I said, what I was saying, like if they see you walking past, I didn't really feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's get another. I can't use all of these. And then we have another 3 card. So it's pretty much up to you, whatever you want to do, as long as you do whatever you want to do. Because you have death here, which you could either see this as the end, you can see this as a new beginning, especially if you're blocking communication and you're constantly trying to reach out. Because one thing about it is, and two things for certain, it's a double-edged sword when people do that, because it's like, well, one, you're showing that you're interested and nothing will stop you and you're not taking no from an answer. But at the same time now, it's 3 options. I may just be the only person giving you this and this attention, so you want to keep getting it from me, and it's kind of like you're not really considering how I feel or my emotions, or they're just clearly disrespecting your boundaries, and they're not getting, like, they feel like it's an issue with you, and they're kind of looking at you like, well, why are you not giving me what I want? And I'm showing you what I want regardless of what's going on. I'm constantly here, and it's like it's kind of like a change in mind, or almost like kind of like a fight, like arguing consistently, or like constant disagreements about like how you feel, and like you kind of like come back and you feel like they're kind of like behind. But it's like ultimately, like it's like luck is there, opportunity is there. You're able to change the wheel and tip it. Say I'm okay in communication, but he still uses fake things. So why is he? That's just me asking, like, why? Like, if you're like, is he blocked or he's just being weird? Like, he just I'm peering within. I'm like, okay, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. It's not really clear. It's almost as if they have no intention. Like, it's that's what it's giving me. But it's a reason. There's always a reason. There's always a logical explanation. But even sometimes logical explanations don't make sense. It's just a feeling. They said I'm not entirely sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. This is one that I'm gonna have to confidently say, like, we don't know about this one. Like, this is just one that's like the interview is just so confusing. It's just like you should be able to know. Like, even long distance history because there's still someone involved also. But that's what I'm saying because I mentioned the third party, but they keep coming out in reverse. The one thing about it, and two things for certain, I don't want to be stereotypical sad. Be like, oh, fake numbers may be a game he prefers. That's just the game they like to play though. Sometimes like fake numbers. We okay. Let's play devil's advocate. There is somebody else in the picture, and he's contacting you at a different number because he's physically in a relationship with someone. I don't like doing this, but I'm just saying let's play devil's advocate. He's in a relationship with someone else, and they're constantly close, and he hides you with a different number, and he talks to you commonly in the middle of the day and night. It's like, and he wants me to reach out to, like, he wants me to reach out to him. But it's like, men will do that. Like, it's giving me childish, regardless of his age. Like, it's like, but some men do that. Like, they just want to know. Like, it's like an ego thing. Like, they want to know that you're there and interested as well. Because even somebody like not the person on my mind, they do that to me, and it's like more of a like a well, let me know, hit me up, let me know type thing. But it's not. It's always direct. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about an Aries for God's sakes. Like, it's always direct. One thing about an Aries is y'all like to know what's up. Like, it's just if we're gonna play, we're gonna play. But just know that I can play harder. But I can always move on to the next. Even the fact that you got me in my head, it's kind of like, well, you kind of something to me. But it's like I don't want to give all this kind of passion and fire. I'm really truly being genuine. Like, and I don't have to be that way. That's just the thing. That it's just like, well, how do you act? It's that it's that because we asked about his intention and we got stuff like the moon and nine of swords. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, because the moon is pretty much saying like being stuck in your head, fearful about relationships, or you, because I don't know if I said it out loud, but I really think that this was your reading because we've been doing yours for a little while too, and the three of swords kind of popped out, but I don't know if it was in reverse. Because it's like misinterpreting, clarity, misunderstanding, you know, not really. Yeah, it's like, that's what I'm saying. Because it's like you have to be clear. Okay. The blunt, honest truth is we won't know until they get their intentions and mind right because everything won't make sense. It's all going to be like a hypothetical because there's so much information missing, and I can tell that it's missing for you as well. And it's like they're almost like, it's like people are weird. They won't open up about things that they've gone through or like their emotions that they feel right now because it makes them feel hyper vulnerable. But then they'll tell you about really crazy things like, oh, my people just died, or I was in this and this happened and like it's very weird, or they'll tell you something circumstantial. I feel like his head is really foggy, like he's kind of mentally. Wait, if we're connected, I feel like you are connected on the energy, and I'm like, cut, and I'm feeling, I'm feeling it too because we're both empaths, baby. Like, no, it's like I really feel like I'm connected to my collective because it's like when I tell you I'm like going through a similar experience with someone, like, let me just tell the story without telling. Because it's like, because I want to kind of change my approach on this channel, I don't want it just to be venting and talking about my life. Like, I'll just start a podcast or something like that. But it's like, there was this Sag, and me being a Pisces, it's like, okay, sister, brother, Jupiter, okay, things do get foggy. Sometimes the communication is not clear. Sometimes you may say things in very like an abundant way or very exaggerated. And it's like sometimes people that are more direct, they're not able to kind of catch on. But it's like we're both kind of on the same wavelength. But it's like I don't understand you because the like the like the way that they communicate doesn't make any sense to me. Also because they're like at two different places. Hold on. Oh, it's a little chat bot that hating on us. It says destroyer. But anyways, like it's just more like because I'm trying to think where I left off. Is they gonna repeat, but then I'm gonna block them in a second, so I'm gonna let them get their rocks off. That just threw me off a loop. Like it's like who the hell is Tyronia? Good idea, Tyronia. Who is Tyronia? Wait, I'm enjoying this too much. Who is Tyronia? Who is Tyronia? Wait, they still going. Good idea, good idea, good idea, good idea, Tyronia, 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 he's on ya, he's on ya. Keep it going. We're gonna make a song. Let me stop. Like, it is kind of scary. But I'm like, Terror Destroyer, locked in. Ebonics, 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 Ebonics. Ebonics, 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 Ebonics. Is it because I'm black? Is it because I'm black you're saying Ebonics? I'm speaking in English, okay? Okay. Do you want me to say the N word? I'm not going to say the N word. This is a politically correct stream, okay? You're not going to do me like this. You got the right one today here, sweetie. All right? And you know what? I'm going to show you back. You have it all in your hands. You're having a lucky day today. Today we can play Ghetto Ho Abortion EBT Stank Alert. Ho Abortion EBT Stank Alert. I didn't know you listen to Sexy Red. Hold on. I love Sexy Red sometimes. Hold on. I'm going to play a song for you. He said don't give it to the trolls. Hold on. I can't play too much because I'm on YouTube. Ooh, feels good, but it can't be love. So it might be like you feel the attention, but it's like, baby, I don't think it's really too much of love here. Like it's more like infatuation, like even regarding like the situation I was saying, because I kind of tapped back in because it that threw me for a loop. But it was more of like, um, yeah, it's like constantly being into somebody that's into you, but it's like sometimes you like, am I really even into you, or am I just feeling what you feel? and you're not making sense, and I'm trying to decide off of feelings that don't make any sense. And it's just like, well, damn, like we both here sitting looking stupid. I'm pulling away from you. You kind of pulling away from me, and you're not giving me constant communication. But at the same time, it's like I feel like there's third parties, but at the same time, you tell me there's nobody else, but you don't want to be committed. So it's not like it really matters, and it's not like we're together. So it's like it doesn't matter to me anyways, because I'm not really. I hate skank alerts. Hold on. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, just in general. But it's like, what is I hate skank alert? There's these real people. Are you real? Polo? No, because they kind of just got annoying. Like, go eat some ass or something. Like, go do something productive. Like, I hate. They kind of just threw me for a loop. Like, okay, now it's getting annoying. It's getting annoying. Like, go eat some ass. Swallow it up whole. But yeah, I was just saying in general, like sometimes it is confusing with that situation. Don't say mine. I'm not claiming him. Child texted me today. He when I say five different like it's hold on. Block the main number. It's another number. Then it was another number. Then it was another number. Fake page. Fake TikTok. Snapchat invite. So that's 7 attempts. Texting me today. No response. I'm just like, look. And in our case, it wasn't like a meeting. It was more of like I'm being courted, and they're trying to like be something, but they're not trying to be nothing. You know how that goes. But it's just like our whole situation is very atypical because it's like they have like a very intense desire for me, and it's like I'm not going to say like this person's not attractive or this and that, but I never went into the situation seeking in love. Well, not in one day. It's through the 4 months of knowing each other, and even 4 months is crazy. And it's just like, why? Because it'd be like a situation. It says my husband spaced out a lot, and he's more subtle about it. Yeah, because I don't know if it's just something going on in the air, but it's just like people just gotta move in with more intention either way. Like, I don't know. That's kind of weird. What was that? Is that a other like was that other person a real person? That I hate skink. That was so weird. Like, where did y'all come from? I know we've been on here for a little while, but it's like, cause sometimes it's confusing. I really did put them in timeout for 30 minutes. My lips pressing up. Hold on. But no, he said I don't know. Yeah, it's getting weird. But thank you for staying, cause we gonna figure this. I'm not tired just yet. But like once I get tired, I'm gonna eat, wind down, and I'm going to bed. I'm gonna try to do something productive tomorrow. 'Cause I be. It said, well, the weirdest thing with Fabian did was text me with fake numbers, and it was when he did text me back on one in June. But it's like, my thing is, why would you be texting with fake number inside? I was not in a good space, so I started talking to. Ooh, that's how it be. Cause that like kind of like with my own. I wasn't in a good space like mentally, a lot, and I spent a lot of my life to this fake number. That's how it be. When you get at that vulnerable emotional point, figuring that he blocked me or whatever. But why would you? Unless it's like someone else contacting you pretending to be them. But why would somebody do that? I'm pretty sure he kept his fake number for a long time. Cause sometimes like the text free numbers, they let you keep the same number for like 3 months. Cause I'm like, when I would say I would block the fake numbers and it'd be another fake number, but it would like still be in the same span of a month. But it's like, why am I on your mind? Like, what do you want? Like, what's your true intention? Like, and at the bottom of the deck, we do have the devil card. So like excess, desire, sometimes laughter, or too much or something, or being trapped in something. Like, it just, is it lust? He used Google Voice. Okay, but Google Voice. Yeah, Google Voice will let you keep the same number. I swear it lets you keep the same number for a long time. I can look at my Google Voice because I have Google Voice for my business that I had just started. Because I forgot about Google Voice. Like most of the time, like people be using like text free and those ones. But sometimes they be subscription based, so you can't. Oh yeah, you just go in and change your number, right? Hold on. But I know some that you have to like put the money on it. Or I get to, it do let you copy and delete and just change the number, but the same account. Yeah, yeah. Except, but I'm pretty. Oh no, he got back. So you stayed that whole time. I'm gonna get a whole hood rat stink, and you still want to be here. So I can't be that much of a ghetto stank hole. What else they say? I always hit it now. Dang. See what happened when you play with the devil? Like, it's like, what would they say? Kalia Tyronia. That's, oh, I'm Tyronia. Okay. You just keep coming back. You like this. You a freak. He says, no, that's not my name at all. That's the funny part. You think I'm gonna really sit up? No, it's not somebody's name. They're just making it up. You know, like they how they say like the ghetto name is Tyrone and stuff. It's like a 12-year-old. Like, come on, if you really gonna trust me, I am the queen of satire and like jokes like that. Like, it's really hard for me to get offended and or bothered. Like when I say I am a troll, I'm a troll. I'm a troll. Shoot, trust me. Trust me. Trust me. But I'm like, who is Tyronia? I'm over here thinking like it's a place. I've never seen that before. Tyronia. What was my AirPod container? Ain't nobody else live? It said, is this the section series? Mm-mm. Trust me, he sleep. And even if it was, that wouldn't be him. When I say I have dreams, like I am like that with that person. It's very ironic. Like if they were trying to contact me again, I would know. It's one of those things. Like it's just very crazy. Like the last thing, like the last encounter, it was like I had a whole dream, and they was just there for no reason. And it was like it wasn't negative, it wasn't positive. When I say like it was many scenes and stuff, when I say like many scenes and random transitions, and they just had popped up. They said her name is Tyra. She's not escaped. Thank you. Who this is? Paula Berlinski. I'm not escaped. Oh, that what they? Hold on. Oh, so it was a real person. Oh, I'm sorry, because I'm like, you disappeared and came back. It threw me off. It was confusing. Oh, because I don't see any of the messages. It doesn't matter. And what is Tyronia? That sounds like macaroni. Whoa, what I do? Hold on, I'm scared. Hold on, let's see. I'm lit, y'all. I got haters. Yeah, like I'm googling Tyronia. Like I've never seen that. That is something interesting. Like it's showing me a little kid, Tyronia Fowler, who's at Aries 11-year-old. Mommy Tony Fowler. It's like if I'm a skink, then what are hoes? Like what are they? So I'm like if I'm a skank, wait, like, what's the definition of skank on I'm having too much fun with this. What is it, Urban Dictionary? I like how they threw everybody off. Urban Diction oh, child. Oh, that says shank. What the hell? Oh, I type shank. Oh Lord. Oh, okay, that's how you spell it. I don't even know how to use this. This is such an old word. A slutty person who doesn't know how to say no to sex. Friend, one. That person sure sleeps around. Yes, the skank. Derogatory term towards a younger female implying trashiness or tackiness, lower class status, poor hygiene, flakiness, a scrawny, pockmarked sort of ugliness may imply promiscuity. Promis. I cannot speak right. Basically, she's promiscuous, but not necessarily. Can apply to any race. Almost commonly used to do. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like I thought you say that for because it says white trash. I've never heard somebody call a black person a skank. That's when you use whole whore, whole. Come on, like harlot, a slut maybe. That's not even the terms that we use. Niggas say ebonics, 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 ebonics. I was speaking clear English the entire. I was speaking the damn oppressor's language, and we gonna get past. We just gonna go back into. I'm sorry, the irony was funny. Is Pola another bot? I don't know, Pola. Tell us that you're real. We don't know. Cause I can't. I think Pola is real. I think Pola's just been watching passively. Cause we do have a couple people in here that are not saying that the. It said, "What's your sun, moon, and rising?" Pisces, Pisces, Scorpio. Like when I say control all day, it says I'm an Aries, Sun, Virgo, Moon, and Leo rising. How's that Virgo Moon? I love Aries, Sun, but Leo rising though. Y'all be so cool, but y'all like to kind of, even if you don't like to be the center of like the spotlight, y'all be kind of like out there. Like only those people that understand that energy can like really take it. I feel like y'all just like the. I got a couple people. It's this person. I'm trying to figure out their rising sign. I don't know for sure, but it's either Aries, Sag, or Leo, and I don't know which one it is. Because if I knew it, I'd get it better. But yeah, how's that Virgo moon? It's a lot of overanalyzing. That's what I thought. A lot of overanalyzing feelings and emotions, and not really being able to kind of like trust in or know what's what. I couldn't. It's like it makes a good bit of my personality and balances the fire. You think so? I don't know where like it hits in the actual houses, but like, do you really genuinely like Virgo moon? I know you care about how you're perceived, but it's like because that's the thing. Because it's like Virgo energy, depending on the person, it could be really great or really bad. Like if you know how to really structure and organize, it's like. But why would you want to be? Because it's just like Venus does not like Virgo. Luckily, this is emotions and not like love Venus placement. But it's like, because Moon is Cancer's domain, and it's like, well, the only thing is just the over critical, over analytical nature. That's the only thing that I feel like would really just be a con. Other than that, it's like, because you would be my opposite in the stands of emotion. Like, you need to have clarity, you need to have facts, you need to have something that makes sense. This is why this is like so deep for you, versus me, it's like, it's the feeling, it's the emotion, it's like almost the fantasy. It's like, what do I feel? What's tapped in? What's this? What? How does my spirit? How does my soul feel? Is it something that is this my soulmate? Like, it's more of like very kind of diluted or reserved sometimes. So it's like sometimes I gotta make sure, yeah, I'm very critical of myself. I'm like, at least it's, well, like me and Virgos, that's one of the signs. Like, it's just Virgo energy, period. It's like I understand it, but it's just like one of the signs. Like, I don't have really any Virgo in my chart at all. The only Virgo placement I have is 11th house, and I don't even have rulers in that planet. So it's just, it is what it is. So that's like one of the things, like with all the Virgos that I meet, it's like common lessons that I find. Like, a lot of y'all kind of be overcritical and stop yourselves and block y'all's blessings in a way. And even though it's a moon placement, it's still his, because it's just his emotion, like how you feel or how you feel about other people and stuff. Making my hair hurt with that. So with the polar leave, I don't know. It's like they keep coming back. Is it like them fighting themselves? Like, it's very confusing because they're defending me, right? I don't know. I'm gonna stop paying attention to the foolery. We got a couple subscribers. I appreciate y'all, because I'm gonna do a couple more readings and stuff. Um, don't mind, my head kind of hurts. A lot going on. Do I want my personal energy? So I don't know for sure. It's almost 5 a.m. That is so funny. But I say, like, for me, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm like other Pisces or other Scorpios. I don't feel like I'm like all of that. Out of curiosity, could you do a general on me and just see what you pull? Yeah, I can. You just sit and shuffle in the cards. Take it. Let's make it interesting. I love when like random like spreads fall, and it's like, are these relevant or was this just a misfire? If it is a misfire, then it won't apply. But if it isn't, then it will, attach. Oh, I'm so tired. And the crazy thing is, I'm not even tired. Confirm as you go what's accurate. It's an alcohol, because I know Fabian's energy is nothing. Yeah, just confirm. Because sometimes it's like, I don't even know. Because this is like the first time I'm reading like for, well, not another person, but just other people just out in the open, just free form. Because that's why I'm just like, it's free, do whatever. Like, once I get like more confident or like more, that's not even necessarily confident, because I'm leading with intuition. Like, it's not about confidence, it's about your intuition. It's about like what your intuitive nature, whatever your spirit says. Spirit doesn't necessarily have doubt or anxiety. It's just more of like, what is this, general pool? like a lot of y'all are in the same type of energy, but it's just like coming out differently, like for every person. Because it's like the crazy part about it is, and well, no, there's been some cards that I've gotten for like some of the other people that nobody else has gotten. So I know that like okay, some cards are a little bit harder to come out in a bit. Like for example, that didn't really fall out. I don't know. Okay, that came out. Let me see this video. Okay, I can't take everything. I can't take everything. Just let me know what Alex needs to know. Okay, the star in reverse keeps wanting to come. So we're just gonna take it. So starting off with the tower, there's something that you're not letting go of or refusing to see that it's a false foundation or like pretense. Like there's something that's this is major arcana. This is like an ongoing thing, and until we like get through to go to the next, it's gonna keep cycling, and it's like a keep constant thing of like a conflict of passions, like consistently. I hope you can hear me. Like there's different people in the mix, different passions, different endeavors. There's it's not even third party because there's five. This is the number of change, desire, passion. You may be conflicted about something, someone. Then it's like it's like Kalia T. Sanchez is very beautiful. Where are y'all getting the tea from? It's like I feel like you got a weird stalker because a lot of these bots keep coming mention the middle name. Yeah, it's I don't even my middle name doesn't even start with T, nor like where are y'all getting Tyronia? Like where are y'all getting that? Pro commenter man, but I do appreciate that one. That was a positive one. Thank you for acknowledging my beauty. I appreciate that. I guess I'll be Tyronia. And it's like you do still feel like, regardless of all of these conflicts and things that you're not letting go of, if like you still have the world at your disposal, you still have the universe, you still have trust and faith in the universe, even though it's like, and I do see she gives me like pure virgin energy for some reason, even though like she's exposed and put out that she's still covered up and still modest at the same time. And it's just like with this abundant energy and it's kind of being earth like I don't know, do you smoke? Do you may not, but do you smoke? And then it's also like you have the Five of Swords, so there is deceptive energies here. And I can't even say in the Fabian readings we did have deceptive energies, but it wasn't like outwardly so. It was more like a mental deception with oneself, like because we got the moon. What did we get? The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands isn't necessarily negative, but it's like you don't. Okay, cool. I'm like, I don't know why that's standing out. It's just a green for some reason. So I'm like, it's not necessarily giving me cannabis, but the green is like popping out. Oh, now he's back. Like he loves me so much. Love you, Zaddy. Hold on, because I could do 24 hours. I'm going to put you in timeout for 24 hours. Daddy, you've done enough for today. Alright. But yeah, it's like, it's almost deceptive energy and thought, but it's like you're reversing that. You're trying to change your mind because this still is in the reverse position. But it's like feeling like you have the world at your disposal. The universe will work out these conflicts for you. And it's like you're kind of trying to change your mind, get out of that deceptive state. Then we have Page of Wands. So either some fresh idea or a younger person kind of in your corner, Sagittarius, Leo, or this could even be you because this is that like a passion, but it's like at the same time like it's Ten of Swords energy here, which is like feeling like a burden, feeling like you've been stabbed in the back before, feeling like you've been kind of betrayed, feeling like you in certain senses like you're not worthy, especially of love, in that Three of Cups. How the hell are you still? Oh, you a freak bitch. You is a freak bitch. How do you keep doing this? How do you got 30 accounts? Like, okay, possibly in love, and it's just like, it's like with that Ace of Swords inside, it's like typically where this would be like a breakthrough of information, and you started something, a new endeavor. It's like kind of like stuck, and it's like you've been in a mode to where like you've been kind of like outwardly just not, I don't want to say being cruel with one's words, but like kind of like knowing when to draw the sword, when to say what she needs to say. I don't know which are an IP trace or what, but it's like who would it be? Like who would it be? That's the thing, but it's like you never know because it's like it's so weird. Like I don't know. I always feel like it's people watching me just to watch me, but it's like it's been a long time now. So at this point, this is an investment. Yes, I can give some info if you want to, but it's just like obviously don't get like too personal. Like obviously tell your business without telling your business type thing, if you get what I'm saying, because we do have weirdos in the life for some reason. But it's like you kind of had to like throw yourself in an area where you're on the defense. Some words may cut, you may have to say what you gotta say, put it out there. It's like I'm supposed to start a mental health program and I don't know about it or not, and I've gotten some bad reviews. I'm gonna finish like the general pool and then we're gonna get onto it. It's like, and we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, so it can be like dwindling passions, like dwindling romance. Things are kind of like at a pause, at a halt. There's also extra reasons. It said always comes to disturb live. Yeah, but it's like obviously I kind of caught on by the name, but it's like how are you still coming back? It says beware of voodoo. I don't even practice voodoo and or voodoo. So it's like, what are you talking about? And the crazy thing about it said maybe a bot. Yeah, like it has to be, but it doesn't give me the option to block them. It just gives me the option to report. And it's like, we can say this. Yeah, this person is harassing me. Report. Snitching. I'm an op. It said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it is a bot. Like, they keep coming in and leaving. Like, they've been doing this for a long little time. But it's like a person behind it, though, because some of the stuff that I say, they'll repeat it or put it. And they keep calling me Tyronia. Like, who is Kalia T. Sanchez? It says, cast voodoo hex on you. It causes heart attacks. You gotten yourself in trouble. Wait, are y'all fighting? It says, I'll pray for you. I'm not open to receiving any hacks from a random person on a damn live. It's like that's what I'm saying. Like, Pola, you gotta be a bot too, because it's like, what are you talking about? How are you fighting for me and defending me, but you claiming a hex? You ain't even here for me. I'm not even Haitian, nor do I claim that. What are y'all on? Like, what are y'all on? So you got like a group of 3 accounts? Y'all all going in timeout. How about that? Cause y'all not about to keep disturbing. Like, can y'all shut the hell up? Like, this is not about y'all. If y'all want to be constructive and or say something, maybe if y'all had constructional dialogue, y'all wouldn't sit and play with bots on the internet and guys know what time it is and actually do something constructive with your life. Because obviously there's a lack somewhere. Like, come on. Like, eventually the playing the games, the ha ha, rah rah, ba ba, da da da, ba ba la. Like, come on. Like, it gets annoying. Like, it says maybe you can block with this link. It don't let me click links on a live at things terrestrial. Nah, because it's like just the way that the live is. I don't even think that if I go on my own live, it'll let me. Because usually, like, the way that it used to be, I don't know, like, it will let you see, like, it's not letting me block this person from the page. Like, it just is the same report. Like, they'll come back with another page. But, mm. And why the hell do y'all think that a damn Haitian, you think it's a Haitian rule book of voodoo and numbers of hexes? And actually, with hexes and stuff like that, it takes more energy from you as the person. So it's like you're pulling your own energy to destroy, to give me a heart attack. Okay, well, cast and strike me right now. I'm just playing. You thought that. Like, trust me. Like, we don't. Calm down. Daddy, chill. Daddy, chill. Daddy, chill. Back to my lovely Alex. We've been kikiing for like an hour now, and they bothering us. Dang, we've been kikiing for about an hour. And then it's like, again, lover's card, you have a decision here to make, and then it's like you have the star card in reverse. So typically this would be major arcana. Well, you do have what, 3 major arcana cards here? Is it 3 or is it 4? You have 4 major arcanas here. So there's ongoing themes. So pretty much it's like you have the world, the universe, all this. Yeah, you have the world at your disposal. And there's foundations that are meant to be broken, especially thought loops, things in your mind, and feeling like you have to defend yourself. And I feel like, kind of like with this, for some reason, I feel like romance is, I don't want to say blocking you from success, but this is something that is like constantly like on your mind that you feel like you do have to make decisions about. I don't feel like these ladies in the card are the same person, but I feel like it's it's not the same person. One is a ginger, one is a blonde, and the other guy's like a little tan ginger as well. I don't want to say, do you have like identity crisis? Like sometimes you feel separate from yourself. Like I don't want to say that, but that doesn't sound right. Even though like that's how, because you did say, because that's my thing, like we're speaking on heavy topics and I don't want people just coming in and saying whatever. It's like obviously that gets annoying. Like somebody is telling me and opening up about their mental health and wanting to check in and figuring out if it's a decision or not. Like why would I want you playing on a live talking about Tyronia, all this, whether fun or not? This is not the time, nor is it the space or the place, nor is it appropriate for the occasion. That is annoying. It's that I had a bad reaction to medicine. Do you like, hold on, and it made me feel like someone else? Was it okay? It's giving me, I don't like to like throw out disorders and stuff, but that stuff is like very interesting to me because sometimes I'll passively like study psychology, and it's like also with like having problems with like my own mentality at times. It was like I never felt like a different person per se, or sometimes you got to understand like mental illnesses are within your control, even if it doesn't feel like it. It's more of like, and always contact your health professionals, this, and that. I'm not a health professional. I'm not a therapist. Contact a therapist. Seek help, especially if you feel like you're down and you really want to. Because what was coming back in the reading was like, I didn't want to say it out loud because it's like, I didn't want to like ruin a mood or kill something for somebody. Like trauma bonding. Sometimes a lot of us would trauma bond with each other and try to connect, but then you're not understanding it's multiple traumatized people in one space, in one place, constantly talking to each other. And then to I'm sorry to go on my rant, but it's like going back to the dumb people in the comments. How you talk about I'm beautiful to talk about I got a hex on me? That's one beautiful ass hex. I'm sorry. But anyways, back to what I'm saying, like sometimes you really truly feel like separate from self and you really feel like a disconnect, especially if you are just different in nature from everyone else and people are telling you that like you're different, you're criticizing yourself. And it's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, And especially because you mentioned like the cutting, like I felt like he is. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh no, he's not. Like I really truly feel like he was, and like that's why I didn't want to pull the separate cards for the readings because it's just like people typically with that behavior, especially at a distance, you can tell me you're not, but I feel like at night when things go down and like you're really sitting there, like you're going to get in those moods. Like me personally, I've never done anything like that. It's been, why is it telling me it's one of y'all, but it's multiple of y'all? I hate when it does that. But it's like, and yeah, thank you for being a supportive person as well because it's just like she's opening up and she's actually trying to find like a response. And it's like, luckily you came to me versus anybody else because I'm going to tell you the truth. And it's like, you know, being as somebody that's been there who's, you know, struggled with mental health, for me, it's been more of like anxiety and depression and going through it with it undiagnosed, but I don't let those things kind of power over me. It's kind of like getting into like the plan of action. And it's like now that I'm at a different place and I'm like, I understand my worth. I'm trying to act and treat myself as royalty, even though everything may not be the best, or like, you know, like I said, some things may just be very ghetto and it's very low budget, very much, you know, not how you want it to be. A lot of people aren't where they want to be and they're pretending, and sometimes like you essentially are becoming someone else because you're not being true with yourself. And especially if it's judgment and desire, like not desire, like you have a desire within yourself to want to be something, especially something greater than what it is, and you believe in something of a higher power or higher present, like an omniscient being, like you believe in that. And sometimes you may feel like someone's watching you, somebody's judging you all of the time in every decision that you make. But also, if you feel that way, you have to understand that if the alleged God or God that you believe in, and I accept everybody's path, I understand how you get to that point. Why would they set you up already knowing your intention and your mind and your challenges and then judge you for it, especially knowing that this is something that you're going to break out of if you listen and you keep continuing on your path and you listen to your intuition and you trust the gut feeling, not the one that comes from anxiety with all of the doubt and your past experiences and your past pain, the one that really comes that it just feels like an impulse. That's sometimes, especially for someone like with Aries energy, I feel like you should follow the impulse. Like if you just get the impulse to want to like fix your mental health and go out on it and go to the program, go do it. But also at the same time, if it's something about like a mental health program and you're getting the impulse and inclination to not go, especially because of bad reviews and you have a bad feeling, especially if it's a gut feeling or like a feeling on your heart, I wouldn't do it because it's just something that you know is not right. Don't put yourself in a predicament and or a situation, especially with people that's went through the same like problem and you're ignoring it like dang, because you feel like you do have the world at your disposal and you still believe in something like, well, maybe it'd be better for me, knowing damn well it'd be the same experience, it'd be the same pain, and you don't want to traumatize yourself even more. And especially with trying to like have connections that may be like a distraction to oneself, it's like I don't feel like that's the smartest thing. I literally had scheduled like a therapy session and didn't go because I needed a nap. That sounds so crazy, but mind you, I'm a Pisces. And what it was is just essentially like the reason I didn't go to the session is because the way that my mind works, I'll constantly keep thinking about something to the point of if I don't control my thoughts, I'll pull the cards for you. If I don't control my thoughts, I'll constantly keep thinking about something, and me venting to a therapist is not going to change it. It just eventually gets to the point of like you have to take accountability that you played a part in this situation. But can we there's just a few bad reviews in particular. Okay, we'll see. Can we get some insight on how Alice's experience could be? Queen of Swords. Ace of Cups in reverse. I already think you have my answer, but yeah, I can. Any questions? Like the only thing about it is, hopefully the next time we do it about free will and destiny, just general questions or with tarot. I guess either way, because you talking about free will, destiny, and Wheel of Fortune is popping up as you saying that. And then, okay, we're just gonna do a 3-card spread and go from there. So And the fun part is like, especially like if y'all play with tarot and y'all like pull y'all's own cards, y'all know the meanings as well. So we get to attach meanings together and kind of like come together and just ultimately decide from your own self. So with Queen of Swords, I see two ways that this can potentially go. It could either put you in a position to where you're like expressing yourself openly and freely, and like you know, again raising your sword, knowing when to speak, knowing when not to speak, knowing what to say, knowing what not to say, knowing how to properly express yourself. Or it can kind of put you in a mindset to where you feel like you're defending yourself and you're on the defense. Um, and then also with the Ace of Cups in reverse, this is like emotion, feeling love, intuition, all of that. Again, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy, and also like this is just, it's telling me to go deeper. Like Scorpio energy being transformation, rebirth, Phoenix rising out of the ashes, Cancer, things dealing with your home life, dealing with how you personally feel, self care. And then Pisces can be a lot of anything, but mostly dealing with your subconscious. And Pisces sometimes itself can be about mental illness, and it's just like the way that we can receive this as well. Usually, this is like a love card of like blockage of love, this and that. But since this is the question, and just me like just trying to, you could be pouring out emotions, or you can feel like maybe your emotions are not really, because it's all about how you handle it. You can feel like your emotions aren't really being, and I'm saying this like a pill. Like I don't want you to feel like, oh, your emotions are leaving because you're on the drugs. Like they're putting you on the medication and you're having an adverse reaction with, like, it's like that's kind of what it may be given, but at the same time it's like there's still deception, delusion, so many choices here that may, it's basically saying the same thing that we've been saying about everything. Can I get I'll take it. Then we have the Sun card in the upright position. So again, this is good energy, but then it's like we have the Five of Wands, which is also all of the fire signs. Sun gives me Leo, so we still have fire energy here, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So yeah, it may just be like ongoing things about like relationships, how you communicate with oneself, kind of like that conflict of personalities that you may have, or always feeling like kind of like disconnected or withdrawn from other people in certain things, or you may even be opening up or like about like the devil in reverse. So this is actually good, like a good interpretation or a good reading of this, because it's the devil in reverse, like conflicts, well, not necessarily conflicts, but I'm saying like conflicts based off of like anything. Let's say like you have sexual wounds, or you have like bad desires, or anything like that. Like those may be ongoing things, or feeling like you're attached to people or bound by something. You may be able to open up and release information about that. And then the Page of Swords, so it may be a fresh new beginning or start on insight if you do continue keep going. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit card. So this is just like soul searching, lighting your own way and your own path through the tunnel. So it's like, even though there may be some, because there's pros and cons to everything, but it's like ultimately, if the best thing that I would say, if you don't want to be on like a medication or something really threw you over the edge, and it's like you don't want to compromise who you are, your soul, your spirit, your inner child, and you still want to open up about these things, discuss them, I would just say make sure, if you like, when you do what you do, or wherever you go, that you be open and you discuss whatever you want to do. Like, let them know, I previous don't just allow the situation, do not do that. And like, especially in the medical field and industry, these people are on the clock and this is their job. Express to them with urgency what I said, that Queen of Swords energy. Let them know, hey, I've been doing this before. I tried it didn't work out, this specific medication, whether it was Xanax, Zofran, like stuff like that. Like, hey, I was on this, I don't like being on it makes me feel like someone else. It drives me into like almost a manic episode. It makes me feel like I'm not who I am. And it's just like, just let them know that if you do go down that path, because it's like, because it's like, again, and it could be also people that you meet there. Somebody asked me something else. I hope I didn't just cut that off. I hope that made sense. What does ERC stand for? Something recovery center? I don't know. I get what you're saying. To close the reading and tie everything together. And what is it? 1098? Is it Yusra? I think I already have my answer. I think you can help me in my situation about free real. Okay, Yusra. Because I'm going to finish hers real quick and then I'm going to do yours because we've been going so long and I know she may be tired. So I want to like, because it's like, okay, eating recovery center. Okay, eating recovery center. Oh, okay, everything is starting to piece together. Okay. And you said Virgo moon too. It's like a whole story kind of coming together in my head. So are you like struggling with an eating disorder and you have like self-image issues and this is kind of making you feel good? And also because you said about, I feel you, that's a genuine concern though. That's like, even though this sounds so crazy and this has nothing to do with nothing, it's like I don't want to go to jail because of the food because I'm a vegan. And it's like, I know that sounds crazy, but like I was like watching something and this is so random. Like somebody had celiac disease, basically like a gluten intolerance, and it was like just the way they went into it. And it's like, and I hate to, what's that one? I haven't heard of it. Okay, the fear of vomiting. We're just gonna get there, and then my bipolar. Okay. Okay, it said, is he gonna mess things up while I'm there? Are you not gonna be able to have like any outs? Okay, let's see. He's probably gonna mess this up. We got the world. Is Fabian gonna mess this up? Excuse me. Damn. God. Hell. We need it. We need. Okay, that's the last two. Even though I put these back in shuffle, okay, we can have our phone. Okay, so we got the world, we got the Ace of Cups, then we got the Sun in reverse. How I'm seeing it on first impression at certain time. It's funny that I like, and I'll be staying in an apartment there. Okay. What is Hold on, I'm gonna go to Google. Oh, you told me what it was. Cause I've never like I've heard of that, but I've never heard of that. Like I've never actually, cause it's like I don't know, cause I don't want to be like, oh, that's. I'm not trying to invalidate it. Like it's a genuine fear and a genuine concern, but it's like there has to be a reason as to why. Like you're like fearing throwing up or like the act of regurgitating. Cause I'll be real, like I feel you. I feel you. Especially like if it's a whole phobia, I feel you. Cause it's that feeling. It make you. I don't want to trigger you, but I just be so open. Like sometimes I actually like I really do understand where y'all coming from. But it's like, but like bipolar is what I feel. But it's like, okay, with this, we just gonna do it real simple. The world card could be a yes. Ace of Cup can be a yes. The Sun in reverse could be a no. But just in how I'm kind of feeling it, or if we want to add a story to it and kind of like, okay, so basically, if he sees the abundance here and he sees like how much can come from this and just see it of the new love and the new experience and genuinely like not continue to keep doing like the weird fake numbers and stuff and like just genuinely try, it could be something. But with the sun in reverse is bringing darkness. Like it's there's a dark side to this connection here. And it's just like, even if, okay, 2 out of 3 is yes, but it's like, even if this doesn't work, it's not a it's not a bad, I wouldn't, if Fabian was trying to hit me up, I wouldn't give Fabian no attention. But at the same time, if Fabian appealed to me emotionally and we've had a connection, the only thing that's really keeping you stuck in your emotions and your feelings, it's like, is the feelings that you have attached to these emotions that have you so emotional. Like the like it's like, okay. It said, I wonder if he's gonna come into my life and try to mess things up while I'm there, like potentially get me to leave there and moving him or something crazy. Like, how long will you be there? Is it like a 3 month type situation, or is it way longer than that? I wish I had some more. The only thing I got is like a piece of this. Don't. It's liquid. I'm not even on nothing. I'm completely sober, but it's just the taste. I don't know why I just wanted to taste it. Like, I just need some. Yeah, it's for like 3 months. Oh, that's why you said in the next 3 months we will. Why is Fabian being so weird? Ace of Swords, Page of Wands. Okay, it's still this this block mental energy and just kind of wanting to come in with some. It's not like a developed plan. That's the thing. Like, it's like he, I don't want to say he has no purpose, but again, the Hermit card is coming back again, and like the soul searching and find itself, and that's just like the ongoing theme. And you have what, two major arcana cards here again. So it's just like, I don't think that he really has a plan or purpose. It's like, it's almost as if he like looking up to you. I don't know why. Like, but it's like also at the same time, like, you can't allow someone else to have that much power over you to where they could, because you kind of gotta like really like take pleasures out of it, take desire out of it, take like the fantasy out of it, take all of that like out, and just kind of like really. Instead of hermit, I get. Ooh, yeah, because also with the hermit, one thing about it, and two things for certain, it's like, because it's like darkness, and like I said with that sun in reverse, like I'm just seeing like, it's almost like he's shooting in the dark and trying to get you, and it's like every time, because there's something light about you. Because even the fact that like I don't know you nothing, we've had like a good little conversation for about almost 2 hours. Like we, like we've really been here with it. Like, and it's like there is no reason as to why it's still this inconsistent. And it's like, I do feel like he'll mess it up, especially if you realize like really truly your worth, and you realize like, okay, this is not just he wants me to know something. This is like, it's getting to the point of like, okay, I'm gonna have to walk away. My cups are not being filled. I have to focus on myself. It's like that same little moon energy coming back. It's like, look, it's just one of those things. Like, I feel like in this case, oh, and like shout out to the other people that was on and asked questions before as well. It's like in the other girl's case, it was just like, maybe it was just more of like self doubt in the relationship, because I don't feel like he was really truly focused on anybody. He was kind of just trying to figure it out. But it's just like with him, it's like he's just all over the place, all over the place. It's like how you in your mind, but you're not in your mind, but you having thoughts, but you're not having thoughts, but you feel something. You want to come forward, but you don't want to come forward. You want something, but you don't want something. It's like you want me to open up, you want me to bright up your life, you want me to be your sunshine, but you have me sitting here in the dark. I have the whole world at my disposal, and we got Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So I was like, it really like, regardless of what he does and what he says, it's like you gotta take like a middle path, and it's like, and then ultimately justice will be there. Like, you kind of just gotta kind of sit back, watch things, and allow things to happen, and just like do what's best for you. And if it's, if it's like a situation to where like you can like sign yourself out and you can get yourself out, or Like, I would just say just try it instead of not trying it and then doing something for him. Because also you got to think, because it is long distance, he's not directly in your energy field, so he can't, come get you unless it's something weird to like, oh, he really wants to. I don't see like no knights. I don't see like no chariot. I don't see nothing. It's just like pages. It's swords, aces energy. It's not like, it's nothing really like dominating that makes me feel like, oh, alpha male, he's gonna come get me, he's gonna come save me, he's really determined. Like, it's just like more of thoughts acting on anything else. Like, I'll be real, like, he definitely has like air sign placements in his chart in like love or a relationship, like, because it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. And sometimes air energy is literally just that, up in the air, and it really has no direction. And some, like, if it's like Aquarius, air energy is fixed and is constant. Like, you don't know how to feel because you're constantly, it's air moving in a fixed space. Versus Gemini, free air all over the place. They can touch a whole bunch of spaces. Libra, it's just like fixed. Like, it should, well, not necessarily fixed as cardinal. It's just constantly flowing and going, and just, we need something to keep us stimulated. I want to talk about what I want to talk about. I want to do what I want to do. Now I have a memory to look back. Oh, Lord Jesus. But yeah, but it's just like, don't be, because that came up what time it is as well. It's no synchronicities or nothing, but it's just like, it may be memories that you have with this person, or little things that you're kind of like stuck on. But I don't think it's really, and like, it's not a marriage or anything. And I'm not trying to invalidate your feelings or nothing like that. But it's like, when you really do have strong connections with people, it's like you really do want to hold on, like, to somebody giving you crumbs, when somebody will give you the whole piece of bread. And especially if you know how to get the whole piece of bread for yourself. And I don't mean to like bring up like food examples, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it's like, if you have a whole loaf for yourself, you can feed yourself, you can feed others, and you still have something to save. Versus somebody breadcrumbing you don't have anything, and you can't get it from yourself, and you kind of expecting something. It says, so like, you think he would do the most? I feel like he's gonna keep doing the same thing, and he's gonna keep trying to like hold on to what's already there. Like, he's gonna try to stay, and this is in reverse. So baby, them pentacles is falling. Now, like, yeah, I don't think it would be anything really truly insane or anything like that. It's like, if you basically, if you drive yourself to that don't manifest it. Don't sit in that thought and try to manifest it, because it's a lot of swords energy. Don't manifest that thought. That's basically what I'm getting. Like, yeah. And that came out like the Ten of Swords in reverse. Like, it's not gonna be like a happy ending per se in the current space, but I felt like, I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like give up, because sometimes we just deal with people for like entertainment or like emotional stability for the current moment, just feeling like it's something for something, you know. But yeah, it's, I don't know with Fabian. I don't want to say cut him loose, but don't prioritize him until he prioritizes you, and everything starts to make sense. Because don't make, if it does not make dollars, it won't make sense. If it don't make sense, it won't make dollars. That's all I'm going to say. Like, I feel like that's pretty much. Then you got the Knight of Wands reverse. Because I'm like, he's not coming in on no night energy. He's not coming in on no night energy. He's not coming in like that. He's not rushing in, coming to get my queen, coming to get my empress. It's none of that. Like, if he was really on something to really determine, it would be more of like, okay, I'm seeing empress energy. I'm seeing queens matching this, and all of this is like, he's always looking out for something and something else. But I'm gonna get, not go get your water. I didn't even see that. Go get your water. I do gotta get it, but I don't wanna get it. Hold on. I gotta get what is Yusra, right? Okay, I gotta do Yusra real quick. I'm gonna get my water. Hold on, I'll be right back. It's gonna take me 2 seconds. So the question was about free will and destiny regarding, hold on, is it nighttime in the U.S.? Oh, no problem. I just wanted to make sure like you understood what I was talking about. It is the morning time. It is um yeah, I'm glad that I could be there for you and talk to you, and I know like how it feels. To not really have someone to talk to or feel like someone doesn't believe in what you believe in. And sometimes like even if you truly doubt how you feel. Are you in the Middle East? Are you in the Middle East or India? Cause I'm in a happy relationship. He lives at a distance. Am I fated to get married to someone? What should I do? Pretty sure I won't. West Europe. What's out there? Like is that? Am I right? Albania and stuff like that. I haven't looked at a map in a while. Give me bear with me. I be trying to make sure I got all my cautious and stuff. That's why I'm like trying to ask y'all where y'all from. Oh, next to France. Cause you asked me something else. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss it. Anything. Oh, it's the same thing. It said I'm in a happy relationship, but he lives at a distance. Am I fated to get married to someone else? What should I do? Pretty sure I have free will, but my family want to say, is it like an arranged marriage situation? Hold on a minute. Wait, I'm trying. Sorry, I keep reading this. I'm trying to make sure I'm not misunderstanding anything. I'm in a happy relationship, but he lives at a distance. Am I fate? And I am fated to get married to someone else. Oh, okay. How you know that? How you know that you fated to like? Have you? My bad. It was my crystal touching y'all. Thinking something on me. My bad. Mm, I'm putting all these back in the deck. I love Shubra, but he told me I'm gonna be in a relationship and marry someone else. He's a psychic. That's strange. Like, okay, this wants to come out. This is one of them ones I gotta like sit in it for a second, cause I'm trying to like detach from this, cause I'm like, why would a psychic sit here and like, cause it's like it's one of those things where it's like, okay, people have twin flames, people have soulmates, you have multiple soulmates, you have multiple twin flames, you have multiple people that you were put to learn lessons, you have karmics that were here to teach you lessons from like past life or past experiences. It's like at the same time, why would that? Okay, the only reason that I'm understanding that I will come to in my head in the conclusion, because I was watching something earlier that made me think, it's like if he knows that he does not possess those qualities that are really truly for you, then that would be like a reason, as he would say, that I'm in a relationship with a psychic, but he is scared because insecurity kept people. I didn't want to just be like, oh, he's insecure. I don't want to just say, oh, he's insecure. It says, sorry, no, no, you're very clear. It's just not making sense, because as a psychic, I would assume someone who's a psychic would have like confidence with their psychic ability, especially if you're presenting yourself as a psychic. For example, like I don't claim to be a psychic medium or a channeler, but what some people would perceive what I'm doing as psychic channeling and being a medium. Like I'm allowing spirit to give messages as I'm trying to connect to universal energy to send you some sort of clarity. Hopefully, your spirit guides or your team or all of that will come through me to give you a message here. Hopefully, that doesn't sound too big brained, but it's like, why would he? Because I don't. Oh, okay, we're just gonna let the cards speak. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to detach from it. I mean, it's like it's so weird because it's like my deck. It's like it's going backwards, and I don't know why it's going backwards. I'm gonna pull both of these cards for you. How about that? It's like two questions. Okay, so already starting out with what I have so far, and I know I don't have a full spread, but it's like I don't know how to approach this because like it's a serious matter of the heart. I'm trying to be sensitive, but it's like we're already starting off with Five of Wands energy, and with that Five of Wands energy, um, again, there's multiple people in a situation, whether that be family, whether that be the lovers, at a conflict because everybody's kind of like at a different point. Everybody's moving in a different direction. And there's still like a sense of victory here with the, six coming out of there. Like, it's like eventually we all got to a point of like common agreement because I'm looking. Well, actually, these aren't even the same people in these cards that are going through these conflicts. So it's like at a certain time, it's like you may be, I don't want to say again moving away from this state or this status of people, and then it's like these three popped out. So it's like Justice, Knight of Cups, and then the Ten of Cups in reverse. So it's like after all the conflict, getting to a point of actually being able to be recognized, or after everything that you went through, you got to a common point. Like it's okay with this being romance and passion because we actually do have swords and not swords. Sorry. Wands energy here. There is romance. There is passion. There's desire. There may even be lust to a certain degree, but I'm not picking that up now. It's giving me innocent, but it's giving me more like a heavy background conflict. Whether this would be like confusion, insecurity. Two people have like different life paths, and like y'all are trying not to hurt each other in a way, but it's like kind of like you're fighting for something. And then it's like, okay, we have justice. So after you move towards this, it's like you're, because it's not like necessarily you're serving justice as you're the judge. It's like you're moving towards justice and moving from these situations of these conflicts. And it's like, okay, this brings in Knight of Cups energy. So this could literally be somebody coming in, bringing in romance after left and realized like, okay, hey, these are just feelings, or this could be like a new insight of feelings. But I always get masculine with these nights, like they just really give me masculine energy. Like I feel like through a lot of these readings, I did not get a lot of feminine energy. It was a lot of masculine energy and confusing, like energy with the masculines, like in the collective. Like I don't know why, like, but it's just been like a lack of assertiveness on like the feminine. Like even when the feminine knows what she wants, it's just like it's kind of up in the air. But it's like somebody's still coming in bringing either a new insight or something to intuition. And it may be some, because I'm seeing this horse, like for some reason it's like, even though he's walking forward, it looks like he's like polished. It looks like he's like cleaning, maintaining himself. But at the same time, it's like, or it could be a situation where he tried to come in after conflicts in your life and you were trying to move forward and you got to a certain point to where you could like get out of that energy, and he felt like, okay, let me serve as some sort of justice or some sort of medium, let me really help her, get her to a state to where she can move forward and get to know things and learn more about herself, and I'm going to help her on this path. But it's like, again, with the Ten of Cups being in reverse, it's not a happy ending somewhere. um I'm not sure who is who, because again, there is multiple energies in the vow, whether this is somebody coming or somebody that you already know, but it's just multiple people already in the mix. But it's like, yeah, it's like it could either be that in that scenario, or this could be because it's not working here, you're moving away from it. Because again, if someone's telling you themselves like, hey, I'm not the one for you, wouldn't you believe them? But it's like sometimes it's like because the feelings, they do cloud your judgment. And you know, again, with feelings being on the right side of the brain and logic on the left side of the brain, it's literally a disconnect. So it's like you're sitting here debating your feelings with your like, well, your thoughts with your emotions, and you're trying to make them logical. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're probably moving away and just finding something, and or it could be a situation where you leave from him, you take a break, you come back, you try to see if things work. He brings in an offer, and you're not really here for it, and it's like Queen of Swords coming in, and you're standing firm, you're in your energy, and it's like you have to be assertive. You're very slick with the tongue, and you're very direct with what you say. And it's like, you're not standing, it's like if you fall for anything, well, you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything, that type of energy. And then it's like the emperor is here, so it's like you're pretty much looking towards the emperor. You're looking for someone stable, you're looking for someone in control, you're looking for someone with that life force energy, Aries energy, going about it, dominant, a masculine. You're looking for that. You don't want somebody really, essentially doubting themselves. You want someone who's stable and able to like enjoy themselves, enjoy life, and like even to the sense be feminine to a certain degree, being tapped with themselves in nature, and also be catering to you. And I'm really sensing somebody with like a keen sense of style for some reason. You don't want somebody to be conflicted and not know who they are, what it is, and you don't want someone pretty much stuck in like King of Cups in reverse energy, to where they don't know how to nurture their feelings. They're disconnected. They don't know what's this and what's not this, and how they don't feel, and they're caught up in their feelings. You want to really be in Queen of Wands energy. You want to have that desire to create. This is how you want to be. You want to move out of that Queen of Swords into Queen of Wands. Create, nurture, fertility, being in touch with your intuition, having a growth mindset, a growth aspect. You don't really want to be stuck. But it's like, again, you will eventually get out of constantly thinking about the past, constantly being stuck in old emotions, constantly being stuck in old feelings and reminiscing. It's like you're going to get out of that. It's going to be, something. You made a choice, you made a decision, you're going to move forward, Gemini energy, and then the Tower. So it's like something is going to bring forth transformation, and that is major arcana with Justice, with the Emperor, and then also you got like Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So not to say that luck is not on your side, but it's just like more of the Tower moment is going to make things kind of feel like, okay, it kind of feels like I'm stuck here in these fixed energies. It's like it's no rebirth. There's nothing innovative. There's nothing transformative for me. There's nothing really letting me showcase myself. There's nothing really there's like a lot of things that if you don't allow the Tower moment to happen, it will kind of keep you restricted. Because again, there's a new journey that you need to embark on, regardless of the risk, regardless of what can happen. There's a new experience out here that you should kind of focus on and kind of experience, like just see what it is, because this is a new beginning. And that Tower is, even though that the full card is first, it's like it's bringing you back to, hey, this is a new opportunity, it's a new point. And then let's see, what else can I get? I just want Death, and Hold on. Put down the deck. So we got three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and then the Death card. So there will be collaborations, community. You with this person, you'll be able to. It's giving me charity for some reason. Come together, be able to learn from each other. Whether if you have this information or not, they'll offer a different perspective, and being able to come together like in somewhat of a sort of a team, creating a plan and new opportunities. It may be small, but it's going to be something that'll come forth, and there's going to be a rebirth here, a death, another new opportunity. So it's like, don't again be the fool looking at the tower. Well, almost the way that I have the cards laid out, if you can see, it's like the fool is looking at the tower. And it's just like looking ahead, and it's like he don't even care that things can collapse and or fall. It's just a new beginning, a new opportunity. Basically, the way that I see it is, regardless of this person you love and you have feelings for, I would just say don't leave at a bad point with them, to where it's like indecisive and you feel like you're missing someone. Sometimes a person is put in your life just to be in your life, but it's not in the role that you want them to be. It's more of in the role of like, okay, this person is just here for you. This person is supposed to be a friend. This person is supposed to teach you something. This person is supposed to help you on your path, and vice versa. Like, every situation that you feel for someone doesn't have to be like a love or romance. It may just be more of like, hey, this is really truly a friend. This is a soulmate, just not in a loving relationship, like to where this is going to be your partner for the rest of your life, but they're a partner in a different way. So it's just like, sometimes the person that you think may be your husband may really just be a lifelong friend that's really down for you. And if something or a situation does arise that they still have feelings for you, they'll be willing to, spark a romance or a relationship down the path. So I'm like, hopefully that helped. Because I don't feel like with you, because like again, you said you kind of like, I don't feel like the urge or like the darkness. I don't feel like there's like a lot of doubt within you. I just feel like you're just unsure because of these feelings. They're kind of clouding your judgment, and it's like, as long as it's like an equal give and take situation, and even if it's just a situation to where they're fulfilling, and that Six of Cups popped out at me again, it came back out. Like, even if it's like they make you feel good for the now, it's fine. Like, just enjoy them for the now, enjoy their energy, take them for who they are, take the lessons. Don't be too attached to anything in this life. Just experience it and allow it to be what it to be. And ultimately, the free will is you choosing whatever, but ultimately destiny will still sweep you onto the path of what's for you. And it's just like, at the bottom of the deck is Hermit. So it's just like your own path, soul search, find what's the best for you. And sometimes like marriage in the way that you think is not, like the traditional, because you're not in America, so you may not understand the phrase white picket fence. Like, it may not be that white picket fence, but it's going to be the version of love that's best for you, because this is, again, your relationship. You get what I'm saying? This is, again, Death card popping out at me again. So this is a new rebirth to bring you into something. And Ace of Pentacles didn't fall out, but it's at the bottom of the deck now. This is something to bring forth a new opportunity. Whether it's a small one, it's just an opportunity for you to really show who you are, show yourself, show a new version of you in love, and just share your love with multiple people. And it doesn't always have to, again, be romantic or, be overly like, because a lot of us, like, feminines, they want to like yeah, because it's like, I kind of am getting that someone else vibe, but unless it's just a rebirth in him and he just realizes like that someone else could be me, because we're still speaking about free will. You can do whatever you want to do. You could go, like, I don't know how you do it in Europe, but like here you can go to a courthouse, you can go to Vegas, get married instantly. That's your marriage. Like, that's your marriage. But it's like, you can do whatever you want to do as long as the other person is willing. But again, if they still have this thought in the back of their mind and it's like an insecurity, they're not going to open up fully, especially if they are a psychic and you believe in them and they believe in themselves, they're not going to really sit here and allow themselves to put you in a situation and or predicament. They're going to leave you open for that person, and because they really truly love you, they're going to allow you. Like if you love something, you can let it go, and if it comes back to you, it's for you. It's one of those situations. That's how I feel about it. Like that's kind of how I feel. Like I don't feel like they're the most insecure, but it's like I don't feel like they're prioritizing themselves in this situation, and that should let you know how they feel about you, if that makes sense. I'm gonna eat a cracker. But yeah, let me know if there's anything else you wanna ask. I'm gonna like get off in a little bit. I said, oh, do you recommend detachment? I don't mean like when I say detachment, like I mean just mastering like the law of detachment. You can be in something and not in it at all. Like how do I explain it? Like it's the phrase you can love someone and not be in love. Like you have love for somebody but you're not in love with them. That's what I mean by detached, like that. Like just because you have a love for someone doesn't mean that you start becoming possessive and feeling like you own them and then start attaching all of these emotions to it. Like still enjoy this person and be around them, but don't be like too like I don't mean be weird and distance yourself. Just be open and transparent. He understands where you're coming from because he told you. In your situation, I feel like it would be easier. Just don't be standoffish or be weird, and that's going to make him feel less than. Because he's still sensitive and receptive to energy, so I really feel like he's really truly considering what you're saying. That's one of them. Like with this reading, I don't feel like any like doubt in my mind with that. Like I just truly feel like it's just it is what it is. Right. I'm not missing anything, did I? Exactly. Yes, it does. Oh shoot. Yes, it may not be. Oh, maybe yeah, like something like that. Like it could be, it could really be anything because we bring up free will and destiny. Like it could be a situation of where like maybe he's not your person right now and it's somebody else. Because sometimes, like okay, with self transformation, I'm not the person that I used to be, and I don't have the same mindset, but I have the same spirit and the same soul, but it's evolved. You get what I'm saying? Like I've had the same essence, and that's what kept me going. But overall, like I can't say I'm the same person. Like I'm the same person. Like I've always been. You get what I'm saying? Like I've always been the same me, but I'm not the same version of me. If I was to be who I was right now in the same situation, I wouldn't be taken. I wouldn't even be here right now. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't be talking to other people and putting myself out there, regardless of how people hate tarot. I didn't like tarot either. I didn't think people were really. I didn't understand where I didn't take the time to educate myself. I was just like, oh, this is that, this is that. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to give me info. Oh, sorry, you give so much info. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm not being clear. It's like I just want to try to, because sometimes I feel like I'm just saying things, but it's like a reason that it's being said. So might as well say it, even if it doesn't make any sense. It may make sense to you. But it's just like funny, like watching love reading. It's like, do you repost the live? Like, what you mean? Am I gonna after this is over, will I like post it? I can if you want me to. I can. It's like the real you is still. Yeah, it's like the best way that I can explain it is like there was no okay, there was a fake me. The fake me was everybody's perception of me. I was trying to live up to everybody's expectation or perception of me, not me being my true authentic self regardless of judgment. So it was just like I knew that there was more. I knew that I was worth more. I knew that I wasn't giving my all. So I couldn't judge myself, or I couldn't really truly criticize myself how I wanted to, even though I did. But it was just I knew that none of that made sense because I wasn't being truly authentic to myself. So I couldn't be authentic to anybody else. So yeah, I'll put this up, especially because we've been on here for so long. And I didn't think they will attract a couple people. Yeah, like it's just transforming. Like, because you have to understand, I don't like most people think that like, oh, you live and then you die. No, throughout life you experience multiple versions of yourself and multiple transformations. You meet multiple people and that throws you into multiple different situations, and it's like you constantly evolving, you change every day. You don't even have the same cells that you had yesterday in your bodies. You're constantly regenerating and you're changing. And if you can change your mind and you're like really listening to who you are and you're listening to spirit, and I'm not saying always being tapped out to everything that you have is within you. So when you look within and you silence the mind and you detach from other people's thoughts and other people's desires and what they want you to be to them, you'll really start understanding what you are, and those feelings that you just have and those impulses that will help you figure out what you and who you really are. But at the end of the day, at the bottom of the deck is, two the cups. So you do have someone that you're connected to and that's for you and a passion. So it's coming up. Even though I put the deck down, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, I'll repost this. Um, I don't know how long I've been on here now, but I can double check. It's gonna be long. I'll just like change the picture, or I could leave it. It's not that bad. They were calling me Tyronia and stuff. Yeah, it's been almost like 3 hours. Sometimes you sit here and be like, how do these people have 4 hour readings until you sit and you talk and you consider? Because the thing about this is, versus like the pick of cards or like the stacks and just doing like a live stream, it's like, it's organic. I do like the pick of cards. It said, thank you so much. I will rewatch it when I am home. No problem. I may have to, if it's not up by like later today, because I still have to like go to sleep. It should be up by tomorrow. So like maybe 12 hours. Just let me know, because if you liked it, it should pop back up and be in your like videos. Because I don't think it starts it over. It's just gonna private it because it's like I don't have 1,000 subscribers. Because it's funny, because like something has just been telling me to like start my channel and just like go out and try these things and talk to these people and get more into like mindfulness, health, wellness, and just like kind of see like who you can reach, because it's like I'd rather talk to the people that want to talk about what I want to talk about, and rather than just say anything or talk about just random world topics or random conflicts. It's like I don't really care too much about it. It's like that's the stuff that I'm talking about. It's like people expected me to be interested in stuff like that, so I would only talk about stuff like that, and I really didn't have a feeling on it. But yeah, much love. I hope you appreciated it. But yeah, I'm like, I think it's just us on the line. So if you're about to go, I'm gonna go for the night. I don't think, is there anyone else here? Last calls, final calls of the night. I'm gonna eat my crackers and I'm gonna go to bed. I'll be back as well. I do have in my gallery, like what I was saying, for those who watched and still been here. I do have general readings for all signs, and that I'll be posting. It's just gonna take me a little second. So from time to time, I hop on a live and we'll just do like questions. I may eventually do pick a cards, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to head out. I'm gonna put these cards up. I hope we find a little effort. And then like after today, not today, but after this session, there's been like so many energies being read. Like I'm gonna like save the cards and pray over them again and stuff like that. And when I say I don't let nobody touch my tarot cards, that I'm not playing. It's just like my crystals. The only time is like, you know, if it's like a romantic partner or something like that, because like their energy is intertwined with mine. But it's like, dang, like, can I have my space? Can I have my own thing? Can I have my privacy? But I'm gonna go. We have fun. Okay, we gonna leave on a little go positive affirmation because you know it's just how I like to be. Okay, we got. I give myself the care and attention that I deserve. So we're gonna go leaving on a self care. All right, bye, boos.